Hold on, guys. Pin my Cash App real quick before they start yelling at me. Oh. Do this damn inhaler. Oh. She was pronounced dead about 30 minutes ago. Hold on, let me do my inhaler. I dropped the link for anybody who wants to come up. I was just fine until I seen all of you. And then I was sitting here waiting for the live to start, and I found the blood that came out of her mouth on my leg. As the live was starting. Oh man. I hope I did the right thing. She was getting so bad. I haven't been able to sleep. I didn't tell anybody until today, but the past week we've been dealing with this, and just her getting worse and worse and worse, and I couldn't watch it anymore. You know, all the animals are so quiet except for this damn cat. Nina's laying right on top of me, and we put Holly's bear with my brother's ashes, and they said we'll have her ashes back in 2 weeks. And my son went with me. He's had her since she was 3 years old. He was 3 years old. She was 8 weeks old, and he's almost 17. He wanted to go, and I didn't want to watch her die. I didn't want to go through that. And my son was like, "No, Mom, I want to wait in here." So we stayed in there, and she was literally gone in less than a second.
Oh, girl, I love you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm sorry I missed your call. I felt so bad.
You're okay.
Oh, Girl, I love you so much. I am so sorry. You did the right thing. You did. You did. She had no quality of life. She was in pain. She was suffering,
Yeah.
you know, and you had mercy on her. So you did the right thing. It's just so hard. It's so hard. And I can hear the pain in your voice. I love you so much, Carrie. You did the right thing, girl. When I got your message, I was like, oh, God, no. Oh,
What are you
baby
barking
girl.
at? Stop.
Oh,
Here they go acting up. Nita, nobody's out there.
girl, Holly
Ew.
might be out there.
Nita, right?
Holly might be trying to get the hell back in.
She's the past couple days, I've not slept, ate, nothing because all I could do is clean up after her because she started having incontinence. She was throwing up. I couldn't watch her like that no more. And the vet said that he said I wouldn't put her through anything else. He said just he's like my recommendation is to go ahead and put her down. And we did.
You did the right thing. You did. I know it doesn't feel like the right thing, but you did the right thing. She was in pain, girl. She's not used to living like that. I imagine myself in that situation. I would hope somebody would put me down, like, take me out of my misery, do it. I don't want to live like that. She wants you to remember her the way she was, all full of life and jumping and barking and sniffing and doing all
Right.
that good stuff. You know? That's what that was her life. But I know that me saying that, it's hard. It's easy for me to say, but it's hard for you knowing that you made that decision, but you did do the right thing. And I bet everybody, I haven't looked, but I bet everybody in this chat says the same thing. You made the right decision, the hard decision, but the right one, the merciful one.
And I got pictures of her before she went and after she went. And they shaved her and Trotro took her hair. I put her water bowl back in her kennel like she was in there. Then I just closed it. I've never gone through this before with the dog.
It's hard, girl. It's hard. It's real hard.
Unless I was little and just don't remember, but
Yeah. But how are the kids handling it?
my son not so well.
Yeah.
He left with
That
my
was his
daughter.
dog, right? That was his baby.
Yeah. And my son, he just left with Ashleana. They left and to go out to her apartment. And now she's all upset, because she wants to move back in. And I knew it would happen. We talked about that. Um, I said, okay, come on. I mean, if you're learning lessons, then I guess come on. Um, but
Did she go peacefully?
oh yeah,
Oh,
oh yeah. They sedated her first, and she started to nod off. And she was still breathing and stuff, but she basically was asleep. And I held her head in my hand, and then they came in and did the overdose. And
well, that's how they do it.
yeah, they overdosed him on anesthesia. And literally within 5 seconds, she was gone.
Wow.
And then when I got home, I looked at my leg where her head was laying out in my head, and there's blood all over my leg.
Oh, oh, girl. Ooh, it's hard. That's so hard. It's so hard.
But I feel like a huge weight has been lifted. And I know that sounds bad, but I have been, y'all, I didn't tell anybody this, not even the mods. Nobody knew the last week and a half or so that I've been dealing with not only the COVID, that so I got my dog dying. I got my youngest son, who's that dog belongs to, who is suffering from COVID worse than everybody in the world at this point. Plus, I'm sick, trying to take care of him, and it everything's just been crazy. But this past week and a half has been basically because of Holly. I couldn't come live. I don't sleep, I don't eat. I'm constantly worried about her and I don't want her to suffer. And I said, I gotta take her. I can't do this. I gotta take her.
Yeah. Hey, Carrie, baby.
Hi, baby.
I,
Hey, T.
hey, Olivia. I'm sorry, sweetie. I live. I know the feeling. I had a dog that was old like that, and she passed. She passed away a day before we was going to take her to the vet. When I came home from work, I was going to take her to the vet, get
Uh-huh.
her down because she was old. We seen the signs. We seen her slow. We seen, like you said, the throwing up, and she was old.
Yeah.
So I came home from work and I went in my room and she had passed in my room.
And see, that's what I didn't want to happen
Yeah,
because
I
with my
didn't want
husband working
to.
third shift, I was so scared. I think that's why I wasn't able to sleep at night because I was so terrified that she was going to pass and I was going to be here by myself.
Yeah,
And I
I
couldn't,
was
I
by
couldn't deal
myself.
with that.
Yeah, I was home by myself, and I was that was my son's dog, and it was my dog, but it was my son's dog. I took care of her more than my son.
Right.
I was
Right.
dog, and I was scared to tell him. You know what I mean? So when he came home, I told him, and he went upstairs in my room, and I closed the door. And we know when I went back upstairs, I peeped in there. He's laying on the floor with her,
Right.
arm around her, and that broke my heart because it was so sad. You know what I mean? Like it was. It's sad when you lose a dog, any fur baby that you raised. That's your baby. So I
It
just,
is.
or
We've had a dog and a cat pass, and
yeah,
it's
I
it's
just gotta
hard.
grieve with her.
Well, they said there could have been two things. There could have been cancer because the way her stomach was, because she
Mhm.
had lost literally all of her weight. She was nothing but bones. And then her stomach, and like this all happened within like the last week. And then her stomach was swollen. But then today we noticed discharge, and they said she could have had pyometra.
See, I didn't even know what was wrong. Only thing I knew about Sandals is that she was old, and we
Right.
seen it. We seen it in her eyes. They was real low.
Yeah, and red.
Yeah,
Like she was just so. She
yeah,
was just looking at me like, "Mommy, please
yeah,
just."
yeah. They suffer just like we do when we get old. You know what I mean?
The other
Yeah,
dogs don't
they
know what to
do.
think. They
Yeah,
don't know what to think.
they know they know. You
They're
know,
just moping and Nina's
yeah.
pacing, and
And ever since Sandal died, I never got another dog.
I don't want no more after
Yeah,
these.
I never got another dog. I just got a cat. I mean, this is sad when they get old like that. It really is. But like you said, we seen it. My son seen it. He didn't want to take her. I said I want to take her because it's her time.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you said, you don't want her to pass at home. No, you know what I mean? I wake
right.
up, I come home from work and I see her on the floor and I know she not asleep. I knew she was gone.
Yeah,
Because when I come in, she usually pop her head up or wag
right.
her tail. She be weak, but she'll still wag her little tail. And I like, oh, look at my little baby. But I knew she was gone.
I held her the whole time. The whole
Yeah,
time. The
yeah.
whole time they were injecting her, I held her.
Still had done that if I would have took her to the vet or whatever and held her paw or been there or whatever.
I
But
just had y'all know how I get my instincts. I had this instinct all day, and I'm
she died
like,
alone. She died alone, and that was because wasn't nobody home. They was in
right.
school. I was at work, and she was home. We was gonna do it when we got home, but it was too late.
Yeah, she crossed over that rainbow bridge.
Yeah,
She
it's
definitely did.
sad when it's like one that's it's part of the family.
Oh,
Exactly, T. They're
definitely.
part of the
She
family.
raised all of these dogs. She raised Nina is only a couple years younger than her, but
But see,
she raised Nina. She raised Rusty, even though she can't stand either one of them.
when we got Sandals,
She raised both of them.
Sandals wasn't no puppy. She wasn't a baby, but she was like a teenager. But we still had her for a long time. When I got her, my son
Right.
was like 13. He was like, uh, he was older. No, he was younger than that. He was like 10 or 11 when we got Sandals. 'Cause I had just moved in my house, and it was a gift from their father when we moved in the house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we had her for a minute before she passed away.
Yep, she's with Bella.
Yeah,
She's with Bella playing until we get there.
yeah, right.
Or until Nina and them get there. Oh God, if I'm taking it this hard with Holly, I can't even imagine with Nina.
Girl, they're gonna have to put you out.
Nina just don't know what to do. Nina is pacing, she's barking, she's pacing, and then Holly slept with a monkey, the stuffed monkey that she laid on all, every night. And so I took the monkey out and I went to go put it on the Roman Catholic window with my brother's ashes and my other family members' ashes and stuff. And all the dogs, like the puppy and Nina, they kept jumping on me and trying to grab it. I'm like, no, y'all can't play with it. I thought they was going to try to play with it, but they didn't. They literally smelled it, smelled it, smelled it. They licked it and they backed away.
Wow.
And
I
so
believe,
then I just
I
hung it
believe
up.
no, I believe they know.
They know.
I
Yeah.
think so too. Hey, Carrie.
Hi,
Hey,
baby.
Livy. Hey, TT.
Hey,
I'm
45.
sorry, baby. I am so
Thank you,
sorry.
baby.
But like they said, you definitely did the right thing. You didn't want her to have to suffer anymore. You did the absolute right thing. And it's always hard. I don't have any doggy stories, thank God. But like if something when something happens to my sister's dog, I'm gonna be devastated because I've got her right now.
Right,
Because she's like my therapy sometimes. And baby boy is out of town working again. I want to be home by myself. So I
right.
borrow her till I get mine from my niece in
And see,
November.
that's what I was worried about. I had this gut feeling all day long, and it was eating me alive. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I've not ate or slept in weeks, but with the COVID and then all this, and I'm just like, I something's telling me just take her to the emergency room. It's gonna be more expensive, but whatever. Just take her to the emergency room. And I even told a friend of mine, I said, if I gotta post my Cash App and ask for donations to help me pay for this, I will. I don't know how much it was gonna be. But it ended up being cheaper than I thought. So I'm just gonna pay back the money that I owe the person. But I just and the vet was very comforting, and he said off top, she needs to go. You could tell by her eyes. You could tell by her weakness. You gotta go outside, Nina. You now want to go outside? We tried this 10 minutes ago. Or hot you. You gotta go outside. Okay, hold on. Oh, time to do a doggy run. Come on. I just tried to let her out before we went live, but she was too busy up under me.
I can imagine my brother. Oh my God. Y'all seen my brother's dog? When I was over there.
Yeah, yeah.
She's 12.
God, it's so weird just walking past this kennel.
Yeah.
Oh, go, mama.
I know my brother gonna. Ooh, I can imagine because he had Roxy since she was a puppy, a few weeks old.
Yeah, we had Holly when she was 8 weeks.
Yeah, she's still feisty though, but we all know she old.
Yeah, Holly was 13, almost 14.
Is that she's the one that you was telling me about when I was telling you the problems I was having with Roxy with the diaper and stuff, right?
No, that was Nina. Nina's the one that had all those discharge and stuff at first, and they thought that was pyometra, but it ended up not being it.
Okay.
Ended up being just some kind of vaginal infection. But
Okay.
he didn't know if the discharge, since it just literally we just seen it today when we took her there. Like and I've been paying attention. I've been looking for any signs of pyometra or anything like that, and nothing. See nothing. And then we were in there, and she laid down, and all of a sudden I see discharge just flying from her shit. But he said that might not be pyometra. It might just be um uh it might just be because it was the end of her life.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said I wouldn't have been able to wake up and in the morning while my husband's not here and nobody is here with me or something, and I'm dealing with this by myself. I no. And then now my husband's on the fence about I shouldn't have never took my son with me. He wanted to go. That was his dog. He's the one that said he wanted to stay in there while she was euthanized. I
No,
wanted to
girl,
leave.
don't let him guilt you over that. Okay, that's what he wanted to do. He's never going to have another chance. You made a decision. He made a decision. No, that's
And he told me earlier
don't
when
beat
we
yourself
talked
up
about
about that.
it, he said, Mom, he said, I have so much going on with my life, with school and work and everything. And he's traveling. I guess he's going to Italy next week. I mean, not next week, next year. And there's a lot of things that he wants to do. And he said, if the doctor says that it's time for her to go, I'm going to accept that. And that's the first thing the doctor said based on her eyes. It says she's tired. And then they, then he said, hopefully I feel more at peace after this. I said, you will, because it's as messed up as it is to say, I feel like there's been such a relief taken
Yeah,
off of my chest because I have been the only one in this house dealing with this for the past month and a half. And the bad stage it's gotten to, all the way to the incontinence, to the throwing up and all that. I have been the only one
yeah,
seeing it and dealing with it. So they don't know everything that was going on. I told them, but they didn't see it themselves because they were too scared to see it.
yeah. I've seen it too. Yeah, it's a lot. It is.
Miss Sang sent, I think it was a super chat. That was very sweet of you.
Oh, hold on, let me look. Miss Day, thank you so much, baby. I really appreciate that, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Y'all know it's the last day of the month. We got to get some of these hours in. Come on, let's be thirsty and clout chasing like the rest of the people. In the name of Holly. Now, I wasn't gonna go live, but my mom was telling me to go live earlier, girl. My mom been all in that Maybay situation. Did y'all see what happened with that? Oh my goodness. It done came out that Chosen smoked dope, crack,
I only just seen this. I
Tati
finally seen
smokes
what she
crack,
looked like. I couldn't even believe
Maybay's
it. She
Maybay's
looks
daughter
like
smokes crack, her girlfriend
a big
smokes crack,
potato.
all of them smoke crack. They all smoke crack. And then Chosen busted Maybay out and said you smoked it too. On the live, girl. Now, I don't know if all of that was for show because it is the last day of the month. Chosen got over almost 70,000 views within an hour. Okay. And they needed this house. So it makes sense that they would do this live the last day of the month. And all of them are live at the same exact time. They all ended the live after Maybay attacked Chosen and tackled her to the ground. Ivan just sitting there looking like a punk, like he ain't want to do nothing. And then the live ended. And then a little bit later, the young girl who made done took from her daughter, her own daughter, was her own daughter's girlfriend. Um, now then the little girl, she's only 20. She done slept with Ivan, May, Chosen, her Maybay's daughter, Maybay's daughter's other girlfriend. She done slept with everybody in that house.
What in the world are you talking about?
Maybay,
Exactly. What the hell?
Maybay.
Who the
And
hell
I
is the
saw that
baby?
tackle. Y'all see that tackle? She
I'll
tried
be
to tackle her
talking to
to the
you. I was
ground.
just waiting.
No, I
Y'all,
only just seen this maybe character. I was on the phone with you, and I finally was like, let me find this person. She looks like a giant thumb. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like a thumb with a wig. It's
and then she just
crazy.
got her belly
It's
done, but yet
crazy.
your legs look like they're double deckers. Like, why would you? Anyway, let me not judge nobody, but
I'm sorry. Hey, Chad.
I'm just like
Yeah. Oh
I'm
my
over this whole shit. This whole Maybay stuff. People trying to get clout off of it and all that. Y'all can have the clout. All I'm gonna do is if I want to react to somebody video about it, that's what I'm gonna do. The Chisholm report already gave me permission to react to his videos because a lot of the stuff has been deleted. Um, so if I still get back on that, I get back on that. I don't know. I do have the latest episodes of 60 Days In recorded. I just have to edit them. Y'all been watching 60 Days In?
All
Any of
these
y'all been able to?
characters.
I watched
I'll watch
it.
him tonight or tomorrow.
I haven't seen it at all. I did not do my homework. I have failed. I get an F. I get a big F.
I
I
And
watched.
have it recorded, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I
I
recorded
still
it,
can't get over the Mayday giant thumb wearing the wig and the whole Muppet Show cast, like all their
girl.
names. It's crazy. I'm like, who are these people?
And
I,
all of them.
Who is watching these people?
Maymay is 41 years old, and everybody she's sleeping with is
Girl,
under the age of
she don't look a
25.
day over 55. That's all I have to say. She's how
She
old? 41?
41,
Shoot.
and she has slept with her daughter's girlfriends before. Her son made a statement and said he will never bring a woman around his mother. She's a predator. She is preying on these young girls who have issues, who are on drugs or whatever, and she's using that to try to control them.
mm.
Man, I would run so fast in the other direction,
Hey,
as
mama.
fast as my young legs could take me.
Girl, my mama, I was watching because you know how you friends with Facebook friends with somebody, right? And you could see if they're watching the same live you are. So I said, Mama, you watching this live, ain't you? Man, by the time I'm trying to show my mom all the people's lives, she's already watched that one. I already watched that one. Like, dang, woman, how much time you got left in your life this night? You done watched all of this? I said, well, hell, I might as well learn it from you.
Oh, my cat is licking me in the face like a dog.
Oh,
The kitty, the kitty.
I can't
Um,
wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
dude, I know, right? 45.
I think
We
what
gonna
we'll
have
do is we'll do a
pictures.
May May Day. We'll
We gonna
go to
take
each one of their lives, their latest lives, and we'll go ahead and react to each one of their lives.
45 coming to my house Sunday to my porch.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
get to meet finally in person. I get to see the baby.
The baby's not gonna be a child. We gonna be doing stuff.
No, let her come at the beginning before we start the stuff.
She probably, I don't know. She probably be here to take over my sisters later. But do y'all know what tomorrow is?
Uh-uh.
That's sad, Kim. This
Is
supposed to
tomorrow
be
your actual birthday?
Yeah, I know what tomorrow is. I do. I know.
what?
It's got to do with you. I know. I know. It's got to
Said
do
to my
with
kids,
you
said y'all
and you gracing us with your presence.
know. I said to my kids, y'all know tomorrow is. They was like, yeah, Thursday. I was like, okay.
Well, hell, Carrie didn't know. My bad. I ain't even read none of y'all chat.
I
My
was
bad.
on the phone with you last year when you sung. No, not last year.
It was last year.
Was
And I
it
sung
last
happy birthday to you. Yeah,
year? Oh yeah.
I got you. I'm going to do a delayed happy birthday.
Yeah.
I just wanted this to be a small live. I didn't want no BS. I didn't want none of that. I just wanted to just give you guys the update on old lady because you guys
Yeah, because I
have been
couldn't
very involved in the whole situation with her being sick, and
out.
it was that time. This last week has been really bad trying to figure out if I'm making the right decisions. You guys go on mute, baby. It's echoing. Trying to make sure I'm making the right decisions
Kitten is
because
so
what
mean.
baby? What baby?
I'll say, why is she so mean?
Who?
My
Ooh,
and always biting me.
Girl, go on mute.
who's fighting?
She's fighting herself and her
There
demons.
better not be a fight, and I don't know about it. What's going on? Who's
Yeah.
fighting?
Who fighting?
I know. You
No,
told me. You
Maybe
said about
attacked
someone
her
fighting.
girlfriend.
About my kid.
Girls gang.
Oh, okay. I was about to jump in.
But no, I think we're gonna go through and do a whole session on it. We're gonna just watch all of their lives. That they was all live at the same exact time. And then wouldn't let each other add on to the other live. And then Maybe came in Chosen's room trying to dominate her, but then she just went off. And then it all came out that yes, Chosen smokes crack cocaine. And then she said that when Maybe found out, Maybe said that was fine because she smoked it too.
Crystal's tuna taco said that it wasn't a real taco. She just tackled him with her ass.
Yeah, she like grabbed her and she like it was almost like she was trying to like pin her to the ground and like tell her to just stop because you ruining my reputation type of stuff. That's how I
Ruining
took
her reputation. How is that even possible?
that's how I took it.
How is what land of delusion does she live in?
A lot. 'Cause I really thought that
This is on YouTube or
This is
Facebook.
seriously like hearing about the Muppet Show for the first time and not knowing who all the freaking characters are. I'm like, who Beaker? I mean, who are these people? Scooter, Gonzo.
This is YouTube
I'm
or
like, what?
Facebook, Carrie.
This is YouTube. Oh, they're on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. OnlyFans, all that. But
Well,
um,
put this channel in the back.
yeah, I'll get them together and I'll
I'll
probably
be
do
on
a reaction because a lot of y'all was blowing me up during them damn shows. So I'm going to go through and we'll just react to them. Fuck it.
Bella, how come you're not up here though? You said
Yeah, the same
Bella, where is she? She's not even up here.
Yeah, she's here.
My phone got 5%. Let me put this thing
I
on.
know, but she's not up here.
Well, supposedly Chosen got kicked out months ago, but she never did after she threatened an unalive, dude. And then he tried to like make it like, okay, it's done and over with. Just don't let it happen again. But she kept doing it, and she puffs paint fumes and smokes crack cocaine. So,
Oh, oh.
she's 20-something year old, like what, 22 years old. And see, May knows the women to prey on. Okay. And if she feels like you may need her, she's going to use that to her advantage to control you. And you could tell Ivan is linked. He's married to the woman. So therefore, he's going to agree and do whatever the hell she says so he don't lose that meal ticket.
What meal ticket?
Meal ticket because it's
Yeah, what?
May taking care of him.
Wait a minute. Who's the meal
You
ticket?
have to put the link in the our
Who's the meal
Maybe
mod
ticket?
chat
Ivan,
because I don't know
Ivan is
what you're talking
Maybe's
about.
husband. It's a young husband that actually she knew this man when he was
So
13
she's got a
years old.
husband and like 30 lovers. Is that how it
Yeah.
works?
So her husband's Ivan. Ivan is currently like 26 or something like that, 27.
Ivan the
No,
Terrible?
I'm sorry. He's 29. And when he met Maybay, he was in Maybay's first wedding because the
What?
first wedding that she had was with young Ivan's relative. So her kids are biologically related to Ivan.
Okay, hold up, rewind. Real quick. So wait a minute. So her husband now was in her wedding.
Yes,
Her
on her
wedding to
first wedding,
someone that was
his relative.
his relative.
And he was only like 13 at the time when the wedding happened. And then as soon as he turned 18, Maybay got him.
Okay.
And she's 41
Okay.
years old. Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, baby.
She's 41 years old, but she's lived the life of Methuselah. This woman been alive for hundreds of years. She done all this shit. What? What? This is a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
Jerry Springer episode. This
Yeah,
actually is
oh,
a whole season. What the hell?
I do not get it.
So right now she is married to Ivan still. He's still with her.
Right.
So is he when you say meal ticket, are you saying that he's referring to her as meal ticket?
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way he gonna get money and have a come up on anything.
So that's
Is
why
her.
he's still with her?
Yeah. I think he love her though. I think she's brainwashed him enough. But I also could tell by his Ivan's very soft spoken
She
and
must
rarely
have
ever talks on his lives. But the past couple lives, all dude has done is talk shit. So it's
she got
like,
a punani like a
whoa,
freaking steel trap or something. Something's going on
girl,
there.
that mug look like an open ass cantaloupe. Okay.
Something. Yes.
I've seen
Something's
it.
going on there.
Okay.
When
It
they were
was an
talking about
open
the pink
cantaloupe.
Cadillac and the red velvet seats, something's going on over there. What is happening? Why? I seen her. Like, why?
What
And
in
then
the
she got them bumps on her
dysfunctional
lips, right?
family going
And she
on?
tried to say that the cold sores weren't going to be passed around. But then yesterday, Ivan was live and he had sores all in his nose. Huh?
Mm.
Sister?
Oh, let me get this straight. So she got bumps on her lips and he got sores in
Yep.
his nose.
And
We
she
know where
swore up
he's
and
been.
down.
What's going on? That's
It's
some
just the cold sores. There's cold sores. But then Ivan now has these bumps in
no.
his nose, which is a
Exactly.
symbol. Okay.
We
Which is
know
a
where that
symbol
nose has been.
it is a symbol of them being uh contract with herpes. Like you're having a breakout in your nose, sir. Um, and one other girl says she had a bump. But then Bebe is trying to make it a joke, like, ha 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 ha, ha yeah, herpy bump. Like, girl,
He need to keep his nose out of her business and he won't have any problem. That's what's going on there.
Literally. Keep your nose from down there.
Man,
I
I've learned
definitely
so
gonna need a link.
much, and I don't even know these people. And
Need a
I know
link. Need
like
a link.
way too much about them. It's crazy.
I'm gonna start me a crazy YouTube channel. Get paid.
I think they all do that crap, man, because they was all talking about smoking dope. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they was fine with a pipe and this and that. Like, wait a minute. So y'all really out here smoking crack?
I'm gonna start my own sector.
Exactly. Keep your nose out of the meat curtains and you won't have no problem. That is exactly right. Who said that? Who said that? Somebody said that. I don't know who it was.
And then that poor young girl, that
I think it
last
was
one,
April.
Right. Nice sector.
the last one, um, the last girl they just got, she's 20 years old. That was Maybay's daughter's poly girlfriend. And Maybay kissed her on purpose and groomed her and making her think she loved her and this and that. And broke up the whole relationship between May and her daughter. Her daughter said she don't want nothing to do with May ever again in her life.
Is that the daughter that's biologically related to the new husband somehow?
The, the son, her son, is biologically related to the new husband, not
Mm.
not Tati. The youngest son is.
They're just starting
Mm.
a whole new country all on their own, huh?
And then Ivan's trying to have a kid, but she says she ain't giving him one.
The United States of maybe just a bunch of people all related to each other, all fighting with each other. It's bizarre.
Oh, everybody go on mute because she tripping.
That's tea back up here, isn't it? Yup.
Leave me alone, Carrie. No, I had to come. Wawa. They messed up my order. I wanted the I had got a seat and I wanted the 2-pack pretzel. Oh, the phone. I'll be back.
Exactly. Itchy said when your family when your family tree is a wreath.
You know what?
It just keep going around.
She said, I didn't see, let me see the chat. What is it?
Itchy said when your family tree is a wreath. It just keep going
Round and round and round.
and
Ain't
I'll be
nothing coming in. Ain't nothing going out. It's crazy.
around. Ooh, these comments are too much. Itchy's crazy as hell. Itchy. Ooh, she's crazy as hell.
That's hilarious.
She said when your family tree is a wreath.
I'm too high for this.
Ooh, that got me. Oh, that got me. Oh, you didn't get a notification,
Hey,
Florida?
Slim Trunks.
Mm, God, that itchy is too much. She really is too much. Well,
I'm
yeah, I mean,
tired.
it is. It's definitely ancestral. I mean, if she's married to a man that was at her first wedding where she married someone that he was related to, and then she
Biologically.
had children with that man, like none of it makes sense. Like it's a wreath. It's like Itchy said, it's a damn wreath.
Yeah.
It's just going around in a circle. And that's probably why they're all fighting with each other and stuff. I mean, why? I mean, let's face it. They're probably all inbred and doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? Though 45, like
I do.
we get up, we go to work, or we go do our groceries, or we do this, we do that. But no, they fighting with each other, knocking each other out, smoking crack,
That's crazy.
having sex with each other, stealing the daughter's freaking girlfriend. Like that's
That's
not normal. That's
that's
not normal.
it's not at all.
You know, shoot, I'd be glad if I make it to the post office, in time. Make it to the bank in time. But they got a whole other problems. They got big problems. They gotta worry about
Girl,
if the person they're having sex with is related to their husband. Like, it's weird.
every family has crazy stuff going on, but that makes my family look sane as a bitch.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It may, when my windshield wipers go out, I think, dang, that's a problem. But I could be maybe. I could have her problems, right? She, she got big problems because her family tree is a wreath.
That was hilarious. Like, mm-mm-mm. I
Let
can't
me
wait
look
to
at
see
these
these
comments.
videos.
Lord. Oh my goodness. I fight with my brother too. I just don't.
Hi,
She
Palace.
said I fight with my brother too, but I just don't F him. Oh, me either, girl. I don't either, you know? I don't either. Taylor says it sounds like Jacksonville. Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, Itchy. Well, Itchy, if you got to go there soon, just be careful. Whoever you talk to, make sure and ask them, ask them for, like, what is that, ancestry.com. Just check it
Right.
all out. Check it all out first. She's gross. I can't stand to look at her. I only just looked at her the other day. I was on the phone with Carrie and I'm like, who is this person? So I went to Instagram and I pulled it up and I'm like, I literally was like, that's a thumb, a big thumb with a wig on. I have never. And I'm thinking, how does she have so many like lovers and stuff? Like, what is happening? Are these people like blind? Are they low IQ? Are they just, checked out? Like, what is happening? I can't figure it out. I cannot. I cannot. Have I? Yes, Itchy. I did see her legs. I did. Um, I did. I saw her legs. I didn't. I thought she had on some like. Uh, I was on the phone, Carrie, and I said, I go, whoa. I go, she had. I thought it was like some flesh colored or like light, like pink, leggings, but that like they were like really wrinkled, like around. I don't know. Like I thought it was some pink wrinkled leggings, but it was her legs. And I was traumatized. I was like, I had to zoom in and I'm like, what? Because Carrie said to me, she goes, no, those are her legs. And I'm like, girl, what? So I zoomed in, I pinched it, I zoomed in, and I was like, oh, I seen the veins and stuff. I was like, oh my
Not the
God, she got like
veins.
elephant skin on her legs. Like, what is going on? I don't mean up top. It was like down, like, like, oh, I don't know, 45. It was like, if you can picture someone wearing some loose, like light pink, like, not even light pink, actually, um, varicose pink leggings that were like maybe two sizes too big, so they wrinkle all up at the legs. That's what it looked like. But
Oh my God.
I thought it was her leggings, and I'm not, hey, look, I ain't perfect, but I'm just saying it took me aback. I mean, I had to catch my breath for a minute. I really did. I was like, oh, I had to catch my breath. It was a damn trip. I was I don't know I don't know what to make of that because when I looked at the rest of her, you know, I didn't see all that. So I was just kind of like, whoa, that's why I thought it was leggings because I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know. It was bizarre. It was weird. It was weird. And I don't know.
I can't wait to see this stuff.
April. Ooh, April. Ooh. Oh no, April, you better stop. She said, imagine those legs wrapped around you. Okay, April, we need to like
April's
freaking
being
time her
bad.
out.
Oh, time her out.
We had time the mod out. She said, imagine those legs around you. Oh no. 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 Hell freaking no. No. God dang. Oh,
That
oh.
sounds painful.
Help us, Hashem, because that was nasty. I don't know what that was, but it was weird. But anyways, this all started because someone said, "Have you seen her legs?" Yes, I have. I wish I didn't, but I
Yes,
did.
I have. Thank you.
I've seen them. Wished I hadn't. I haven't seen this tackle yet. Why are these people into her so much? No money in the world would make me touch that cooter. Would make me touch that cooter. Ooh. Mm-mm. I think you got to be related to her to touch her cooter or something. I don't know. It must
They
be.
say, shh.
It must be like a something you're attracted to if you're related to her. I don't know because I wouldn't do it.
They said everybody's got a price.
I'm sorry, but I asked myself before touching any of those nasty people. Go without something, but no, thank you. I'll pass on that nasty. Exactly. Exactly. I'm dry heaving. Ooh, itchy. What did you send to her? What did you send to Carrie? Anyone else been keeping up with Nader, FB, and Dee Dee, or just me? I don't know who those people are, Taylor. I have no clue. I barely keep up with what's going on right here. Barely can. Mhm. They also have an own. Wait a
They
minute.
said with who?
Crystal. Okay, Crystal's tuna and taco. Who has an OnlyFans? Who? Please
Oh
tell me it's not
no.
that freaking thumb. Please tell me it's.
Val saying her sister too. Y'all saying that they've got a. Oh no.
Oh, please tell me it's not her. I cannot. I'm still waiting to see if that's who she was talking about because I do not know who.
Who y'all
Mm-mm.
talking about, Taylor?
Oh, hold on. What? Oh, shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh
Shut up! Go to
no.
the private chat. You see the private chat?
Oh,
45. Did
what?
you see it?
I wrote it in there.
You did? You wrote
Yeah,
that? Girl, what?
yeah. I told you she who she's portraying to be over in the beef sector, right?
Girl.
And how she was talking in third person. I didn't open the email yet because I can't do it on my phone while I'm
Oh
on the
no.
panel. So they decided to
No.
stop speaking in third person. Yeah,
Oh, Lord
I'm
have
playing right
mercy.
along. She might be in the bushes listening. I don't care. I'm
Lord
playing right
have
along with her.
mercy. I cannot with that rag, that dish rag. I can't.
Girl,
Uh-uh. I can't. I
it's got to be
cannot.
hilarious now.
Oof.
There's no way that you talk to me the way that you do and you're not familiar with me. The first time you see me in somebody's chat, you say, "Hey, buddy," and you don't say that to nobody else, and still hasn't
Mm-hmm.
said it to nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
Too
Mm-hmm.
familiar.
Yeah, that's her. I seen you send me the screenshots and I'm like, it's totally her.
Yeah,
Without a doubt.
I'll still support you because I like what you're doing. You can tell me
Yep.
the truth. I won't tell nobody, and I wouldn't. I'm a woman of my
Yep.
word, unless you cross me. No, I don't. I
Yep.
wouldn't have any mad days. I don't know. I
I
might.
think Carrie had to go. She had to go take care of something. So
Yeah.
she's gonna be right back. She's gonna be right back. Hold on a second. Let me just check something real quick.
I can't go nowhere.
Yeah, she had to go take care of something. Okay, wait a minute. So back to the OnlyFans. So who was it that has? Are we talking? Does Maybe have an OnlyFans? I'm trying to scroll up. Is it the thumb? Is it the wig wearing thumb that has the OnlyFans?
Conjure Demon. Ed and CMC
I'm
had a
trying to
sex tape.
I'm trying to scroll up, but I can't.
Mercy, it's okay. Come here. Come here. Mer- Hold on.
So the wig wearing thumb has an OnlyFans. So like somebody is paying to see that diseased taco of hers.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I
That's
don't care who it is. I'm
insane.
not paying to see nobody
Hell no. You
twat
can
or
if you really
teeny
want to see, I mean, there's plenty of places that you can see that for free. Like, why would you
or
have to pay
peenies.
somebody?
Exactly.
It may not be as diseased as hers. I'm sure they have standards, but if you're into that, you can always go on the deep web. They got plenty of that stuff.
Mm.
Lord, mm-mm. Just get you a VPN or get use the onion and get on there and take a look. Have you a gander? Have
Pop,
you a gander if you
busting
want?
it open, dropping it like it's hot.
Woo. No, I like my trout healthy. I
Ew,
don't like to see
itchy.
no diseased trout. Screw that.
Ew, itchy.
Ugh.
Can you
Oh
bring Bella Soul
God.
Sweet Nova up?
Itchy said they all be eating her.
That's why I said ew, itchy.
That's
Can,
why they all got them things in their nose. That's
can you
why.
can you bring
That's
Bella Zoe Nova up? What does Carrie have to
oh
do that?
yeah. I don't know if I can. No, I don't have access to it. Is she in the how do you know she's there?
She said
Can
she's
you
in the
see her?
back chat. She said it
Oh,
in the regular chat.
can she
She
hold
said
on,
I'm in the
look.
back.
I don't see anything in the back chat. Are you talking about the mod chat?
No. She's in the back door. Like she needs to come up on the panel.
I can't put her I because I don't have access to it because Carrie's started it and I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I don't have access to it.
You
Yeah,
gotta
a
wait till Carrie
gander,
comes back.
Taylor. You know what I mean. Have a gander. Give it a go and have a gander.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, that's too much. That's too much. That's too wild. That's even National Geographic to go that wild. That's
Mm-mm.
mm, no, no, girl, no.
And see her with
Not
the
doing
dress
it.
with no underwear on, sitting down, plopping her legs wide open.
You know what? I'm
Itchy,
gonna
you gonna
text Carrie
fight?
real quick. Hold on, because she's been gone a while.
Okay.
Ooh, yes, Taylor. They're putting their nose in the bushy.
Itchy, we fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, KD?
Hold on a second. Let me check. Let me check on something real quick. I might fall off. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, must be. All right. I guess I didn't fall off. That's good. Everybody needs Valtrex in that house. Oh, that's sweet of you, Wanda. Carrie has stepped away for a minute, but she will definitely watch the replay, and I know she's going to appreciate what you have to say. Y'all make me want to vomit. I know. I know. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. What can we talk about? What's going on in the world? Let me see. Let me see. Do you watch like the MTV? Didn't they have some VMA awards or something like that
Mm-mm.
recently? I
I
didn't
don't
watch
watch
it.
that stuff.
I didn't watch it either. I just am not interested.
I don't even watch TV unless it's football
It's a
for
bunch of
real.
rich people congratulating each other. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I don't
Exactly.
care. I don't care what y'all have to say.
I don't listen to most of that music anyway. My son dropped a new video
Oh, it
with
might be
his
me
what?
echoing. I might be echoing.
I'll go on mute. I asked him if it was better. I need my ear pod. I just put it on the charger.
Yeah. Well, if I'm echoing, then you just got to talk to yourself, 45.
Girl, my
I'm going to go on
girlfriend
mute so you can just
Joanna,
talk to yourself.
to me, she was trying to learn StreamYards and she kept knocking herself down, leaving me up on the panel by myself. And I've never gone live or anything. And I'm trying to entertain a chat and I'm all nervous. I'm like, it does take a lot to get ready for a live
Yeah.
if you're organized about it. I don't know how people can just come on here and just talk for hours and like not show videos or really talk to the chat. They just sit and talk. They don't engage in the chat or nothing. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that.
Hey, Bam. Yeah, Holly is gone. Carrie took Holly to the vet probably about an hour and a half ago now, and she passed away. They, you know, they put her to sleep. So Carrie's pretty upset about that, which is
Mm.
normal. So, but yeah, that's
It's
what's
like
going on with
losing a
that.
family member. It definitely is. Because
Yeah.
you raise and nurture it and love it,
She
take
has
care of
stepped
it.
away. Bam. I have texted her. I'm not sure 100% what's going on. She might have had a call. Um, there's a lot going on right now with the family with the COVID and then, of
Doesn't she
course,
normally
Holly.
call her aunt at 8 o'clock?
So I don't know. I haven't
Can
heard
you hear
back.
me? Olivia,
Mm-hmm.
can you hear me?
What?
I was, it not, I think it sounds worse with the ear pod in. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Say
This
that again,
doggone
honey.
dog barks at everything. Hi, bam, bam, baby. This
Yeah,
dog.
it's sad. Yeah, that's right, Bam Bam. I remember you lost your baby too. It's hard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my
I'm just
sister's
reading this
dog. She
comment. What's
barks
it
at
say?
everything.
Here's XI due to fat deposits by the eyes. Ooh, I must have missed something because I'm not understanding that. Oh my God. Who changed their name to wig wearing thumb? Who did that?
Who did it?
Ooh, wig wearing thumb. That's exactly
Who
what,
did
when I
it?
seen her, that's what I said to Carrie on the phone. I said, that's Maybay. I said, that looks like a wig wearing thumb right there. Mm-mm.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Come here. It's okay. Come here. Come
Yeah.
here. She's trying to bark with her toy in her mouth. Oh,
So,
mercy.
anywho,
It's okay.
girl, I'm not caught up on my current events. I don't know what the heck is going on in the world right now.
I
I
know
don't know.
Miguel.
Are we at war? Are we not at war? I just work all the damn time, so I don't know what's going on. I don't have a clue.
Miguel Gorbachev died. He was
Oh,
92.
that's right. I did see that. Yeah, I
I
did
did
see
see
that.
that.
Hmm.
I know there's some stuff going on with Trump in the papers and the classified, and
Mhm.
he
Yeah,
unclassified and what you can't do, and
that's been going on
that's
for,
gonna be
like,
a
has it been 1 week, 2 weeks? I don't even know. It just,
it's
like,
like two weeks now, maybe three.
it just keeps going going on and
Girl, it's a
on.
never ending
I
thing.
think, like, honestly, the last time I really had some free time was, I think, when, Chris Rock and Will Smith had that little entanglement
Oh
at
yeah.
Oscars. I don't really think I paid too much attention. It's just I'm just working all the damn time. You know how it is.
I was coming home from either California. When did it happen? Last year?
Girl, did that happen last year? I hope
Or was
not.
it the year before?
What? Will Smith?
Yeah, was that this year?
Girl, it better be.
Girl, you know my
You're
memory.
scaring
Don't
me.
play
You're
with
scaring
me.
me.
You know my memory since I've had the C word the first time. I'll be
Okay,
telling y'all
okay,
my
girl,
memory is
because
bad.
I'm
Don't
like,
think I
you
be
scaring me
joking.
right now because I'm thinking, shit, was it 2 years ago? I hope
Yeah,
not.
I was on my way home from Iowa when that happened. And I was in flight and we were landing, and my nephew had
You know what, Conjured, I do the same thing. That's why, because I purposely tune out. I don't care anymore. I have that on Disney Plus, and I don't care what the hell is playing because it's just background noise. I don't want to hear any more BS because half the people that are making the decisions, I don't even get to like have a say in whether they have those jobs or not. I'm talking about the UN, the this, the that, the blah blah blah, all these the WEF. Nobody asked me to vote for these people, and they just have the positions, and then they're making the choices that affect me. So you know what? Then I don't want to listen to you. Whatever. I'm not listening. I don't freaking care. I don't. I work so hard that my free time, I'm not spending it listening to a bunch of stiff suits with a bunch of money that I can't relate to. I do not care. I don't care. I'm tuning out. My free time is going to be my free time. You know, they already made decisions. They've made decisions that we don't even know about already. But we're gonna live by them. You know what? I cannot hear you, 45. I can't. Say something. I can't hear her. Um, Taylor, I'm glad that they also have loud music at the club. So when you fart, they can't hear. I'm so glad. You know, you can crop dust all over that club. I'm all for that. You fell off. No, 45, you're still up here. You're still up here, baby. I just can't hear you. Your audio is ooh. Yeah, she's crop dusting all right. That's all right. That's all good. I can't say I'm not even gonna speak. 45, you didn't fall off, but your audio, something's wrong with your audio, I think. I can't hear you. Maybe are you muted? Let me look. No, baby, you're not muted. So maybe your ear things aren't working or something. Oh, you can't find the page? Oh, shoot. All right, are you on your phone? Go to your browser and see if it's already open. Oh, Lord. Because I can't let you back up. Out. You're on the wrong screen. Okay, go back to the right screen. Oh, Crystal's tuna taco. It was you that was the wig wearing thumb. All right. You should be able to chat from the Osbell. From the Osbell. From the Osbell. What the heck does that mean? From the from the oof, from the Oswell. I don't know. I'm weird. I only fart when I'm alone or sleeping. My kids have never heard me fart. You know what? My mom was like that. I have never. I don't think my mom ever farted. If she did, when us kids went to school, she must have been farting up a storm. But I'll tell you what, when we got home, 3:15, 3:30, there wasn't a fart to be heard. Nowhere. That woman never farted. Never. I don't know. All right, honey. All right, Taylor. Have a good night. Yeah, she knows you love her. Have a good night, honey. And good luck with the appointment. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, my mom she never farted. That woman never farted. And it's a good thing we had an electric stove because I can only imagine what she must have been doing when I was at school, when we were at school, because when we came home and she cooked dinner, that house would have blown the hell up because I know she had to be letting it out. She had to be. I mean, nobody doesn't go that long without farting. Love you, mom. Rest in peace. But come on now. When you're a kid, you don't really think too much about it. But as an adult, I'm like, that woman never farted in front of us. Never. Not one time. Mm-mm. Um, Hey, nostalgic. Hey, Carrie had to step out. I don't know. I've reached out to her. I'm not sure 100% what's going on. I'm assuming it's something. She's got a lot going on in the family right now with COVID and with Holly, going to sleep. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I've left a message and we'll see if she gets back with us. Otherwise, we're going to end this live. 45 is on the panel, I think. Yeah. So 45 is on the panel, but she doesn't have any audio because she can't find the page. She lost the page. So it's a whole Molly crew up in here tonight. It's just insanity over here. Ooh, it's just craziness. I out fart my hubby, but it don't stink. I farted at bingo on a metal chair and it vibrated. Hell. Oh, Lord. Oh, Hashem help me. Oh, no, it vibrated all in that church hall, didn't it? Lord have mercy, what's going on? Oh, we didn't pass gas in front of each other, but my daughter knew I hated it. She would come in my room and do it in front of the fan to blow it on me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, this is crazy. Oh, my God. Oh, this is so insane. Man, people and their farting habits. Like, what is going on? This is very interesting, actually. Hi, palates. This is very interesting. Whew. Itchy, neither of my husbands ever heard me either. Wait a minute. Let me scroll down. My daughter's dad asked if I ever went to the bathroom because I'd never when he was home. I don't care, can't fart, but I pee myself. What? Okay, hold on. This thing is jumping up and down. Okay, that does not. Okay, there we go. I can't fart, but I pee myself daily, nightly, whenever. Don't even know how I even don't know I have to pee. Nasty former housemates caused me to get E. coli, and I still have it. Ooh, Belle, that's terrible. My goodness, I have never heard of that. I did not know that affected that. You know what I mean? I didn't know that was. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about it to know that it's related, but I'm sorry for you, honey. I love fart humor. You know, farts, I don't know what it is, but farts are always funny. It's going to be the year, I don't know, the year 2106, someone's going to fart and people are just going to laugh. Like, it's just funny. Like, who cares? It's funny. I don't know why. It's just, it's air coming out of your butt making noises. Like, it's like your butt cheeks are flapping. It's weird. It's funny, but it's weird. Let's see. We laughed. Oh, I bet you did laugh. I bet the Binger crawler did stop. I bet he was real confused about that. Ooh. So I'm still listening while getting ready for bed. And what did I start? I am not mad about it. You know what? I'm not mad about it either. I'm not mad about it either. I actually have a story to tell. So this is years ago. And so my husband was in the military and his friend was in the military, and they're both were driving. We were at Six Flags, and we're driving back, and I'd been eating them. I don't know, the freaking Twinkies that they deep fry and elephant ears, and, every kind of deep fried anything that you can imagine. I was eating it, right? And I never was, I was taking after my mom. I was being all, never farting or anything. So we're in this. It was like a rent. I think we rented a van or something, and we're driving in it, and I'm laying down in the back. And it was one of them silent ones. You know what I mean? Like a silent but hot. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shoot, but I had to let it, I had to let it out. And I was like, oh no. Next thing I know, they're in the front seat. And he's like, you motherfucker. He said, did you do that? And they're like fighting with each other. Like, you're nasty. You are so nasty. The windows are coming down. I am laughing, like tittering. It started out real quiet, but then I couldn't help it. Like, I am like just giggling like crazy because these two grown men in the front seat are like, neither one of them want to take credit for it, but both of them are convinced that the other one did it because neither of them think my 20-year-old 110-pound ass in the back seat did it, but I did. I run both of them off. They have pull over, get out of the car. It was me. It was me and them Twinkies. It was me. And that was the worst that I ever did. The worst. They couldn't even believe it. They looked at me. They were like, "You couldn't have. You couldn't." They were like, something like went up in you and died. Like, what the hell? How? Yeah, I sure did. It was all them Twinkies. You know those when you deep fry them Twinkies and freaking corn dogs. Oh yeah, all day. Like 8 hours of eating junk like that, and then it just came out. It sure did. Yeah, it was hot. It was one of the things where I was like, let me take a risk. And the minute it started, I was like, oh, that's hot. This is not good. This is not good. I was like, the best thing for me to do is just keep quiet and see what happens. Maybe it won't make it to the front. They was about to kill each other. Ooh. All right, wait. Is someone who is up here? Bella, how did you get up here, girl?
I have no idea.
Because I don't have access to it. So maybe Carrie, maybe she could see you.
I'm up, bitches.
There you are. Did
Hey,
you fall
Carrie, I
Y'all
just
asleep?
want.
all disappeared. I don't know why this did what it did, but as I'm talking, nobody is hearing. And then all of a sudden, I was booted. I'm like, what in
What?
the fuck? So then I come back, and I'm not only booted, now I can hear everybody, but I can't stop adding people. I'm like, oh my God, you know what? It was that whole last issue with the live that I scheduled about me going live about Holly. That's what that was all about. And apparently they felt that I had went live way too much. I guess I don't know. I haven't even been live about it, so I don't know. But they locked me completely out of everything. I've been just sitting here listening and then talking and thought, well, I must be dreaming, but no,
No.
because
Mm-mm.
why would I
No,
be seeing everything in here, but I don't literally
girl,
see
I even
nothing? I
texted
mean,
you. I even texted you. I'm like, are you okay? I didn't know what happened. I figured
then
you
I'm like, what
might.
is she talking about? Then they got to, I'm like, oh Lord, something done went crazy. Something done went crazy.
Well, I don't know if 45, we can't hear 45, so I don't know.
Oh, hers got messed up too.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's StreamYard. Maybe you should just restart it or something. I don't know. It seems like something's wrong.
It
But
could
I'm
be.
gonna hop off here. Um, I was just entertaining everybody with my nasty fart story. I don't know how Taylor started it. She got us started on farts, so we all started talking about farts and
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
chosen. I'm talking and talking, and
Mhm.
then I'm like, all right, tell me what. I'm speaking in third person when he talk. Oh Lord, Vegas girl, you need some help, baby. Like for real. Hey Abby, um, I still don't really know what's going on. I was seeing the live, but then again, I wasn't seeing the live. Then I was hearing, but then again, I wasn't really hearing. It was all kind of crazy. I don't know what just happened with that live. That was some crazy mess. Cause I could hear you, but I didn't know where y'all was coming from. Cause there was nothing else down here. I even looked at my phone. Matter of fact, let me see if
Man,
it'll.
you've been gone a hot minute.
Yeah, well, according to y'all, hell, I've been
You
sitting here
have.
talking and shit.
You've been gone a whole hot minute.
I just jumped up to say, Carrie, we want to let you know that baby girl's up there playing with Bella, and they're happy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I didn't want to make this live long anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get up here because that's weird though how this live just went like that. I'm really like,
It kicked 45 to a different screen because she keeps saying she can't find the live, and she's on a different screen.
Yeah, and I
that's
need.
so weird. I heard y'all talking and I was talking, but nobody could hear me. And then I realized I'm not even on here.
Mm-mm. No, you haven't been on here in a while.
How
I
long?
don't
How
know.
long was a while? Like
Well,
the whole time?
let me look at what time I text you because it was a while before that.
Because
So
we've
let
been
me
on
look.
live for an hour and 16 minutes.
Okay, so I texted you 22 minutes ago, and you were probably maybe 15 minutes prior to that. So you ain't been on for like over half
And
an
I've
hour.
been talking and everything, y'all. Lord help
Yeah, I
me.
was
You ain't
just
been
hanging
here in
out
a minute.
backstage.
Yeah, and
Holly
I
probably messed
couldn't
with me. Look,
approve
Holly,
her
listen,
because
you can't be doing this creepy stuff, Holly. Like,
I'm
listen,
on my phone. I don't
I
have an.
Drop me
understand.
down.
Like, I
Drop.
Anyway,
understand.
I'm gonna jump off,
All right,
but
baby,
I
I
love
love
you,
you. Thank
girl.
you so much for
All
coming up
right,
here.
Night, live better.
night, honey. Night 45.
Good night.
Oh, she's back.
The
Drop one of
tackle,
me. Drop one of me, Carrie.
huh?
Drop me. I'm echoing. Okay. Wait a minute.
You're
You
not
know which one to
echoing.
drop? I don't know
Oh,
what's
I
going
don't know
on.
which one to drop. We're gonna figure it out though. Let's see which one.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Let
I'll
me
be
drop
back
this
up.
one and see if you still stay up here.
Okay.
You still up here?
Yay.
Okay. Hey, Munchie. Yo, that was so
Hey,
weird, man. I'm talking
that's
like
crazy.
I was thinking, did
I
I
just
get put in
called
heaven or
you.
something? I'm
I
like,
just called you.
I'm like, they're not hearing me. What is going on?
I
Hold
just
on.
called you. I was like, maybe she fell asleep.
I'm
Oh
dropping, babe. Love you.
no. So that was real weird. That was real
That's
weird.
crazy. I
That was
couldn't
some
get to
weird
my.
stuff.
I couldn't get to
Because I could
the
hear y'all, but
screen.
y'all couldn't hear me. And then the next thing I know, I look down at my thing and I'm muted. I'm like, why am I muted? So then I unmute and I'm steady talking. And then y'all are like, Carrie, and I'm like, what in the entire world is going on? That was a crazy mess.
Did you hear me,
Yo,
Okay,
sweetie?
good
I'm
so
getting down.
why?
You just got up
I've
here.
got kids. I got kids to get back from Kingsport, so they're
Oh.
calling and stuff.
Oh,
But we
you
love
just
you,
got up
Carrie.
here.
Okay,
I know, baby.
hey, Itchy, help me get some things together and I'll play this little clip real quick or whatever. Let me get to my Facebook and play the little tackle clip because maybe a tag chosen. She tackled her earlier. We'll play that little clip real quick, but I think I want to play like man, y'all don't send me so many videos on this. I was watching almost all of them because I had to go back through because they wasn't deleted yet. But if I don't catch them, I'm sure whatchamacallit will. But let me go and it's like, girl, y'all gonna see where maybe just a text chosen was like attacked her, like I like attacked her, y'all, dead ass.
You
Hold
had
on,
me watching some more crazy stuff. Like I don't have enough crazy stuff I'm
girl,
watching
and
now.
this no, this you don't even know the half of this crazy mess, man. I'm telling you.
Man,
Thank you, Bella, baby. I love you, sweetheart. You don't even want to know the half of this crazy mess. Hold
you
on, let
saw what I
me.
wrote in the back chat.
What over here in the private chat?
Yeah, was that what you were responding to?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
Vegas girl needs some help. All right, hold
Girl.
on. Is she still a paid member? Like, girl, I made you a whole. Never mind. Um, how do I share? Oh, let me share the screen. But this live, I was hoping I didn't get that many people on here, and I'm glad I didn't. That's why I put in the title what I did, so people knew it wasn't just about drama or nothing like that. I did not
Right.
want a bunch of people on here. I only wanted people on here who actually mattered. You know,
Right.
because I'm just so sick and tired of these phony ass people.
The phone.
All right, so
Yeah.
this is okay. So this is just a clip of chosen. Okay, so to break it down, you got Maybe, right? Then you got Chosen, who is her girlfriend, Ivan, who is her husband. Her daughter's name is Tati. Her daughter's girlfriend's name was Brandy and Trey. Trey ended up getting with Maybe, and her daughter. So she essentially slept with her daughter's girlfriend, and the girlfriend slept with everybody else too. Slept with Ivan, slept with all of them. But they're all young kids basically. But this is the tackle when Maybe attacked her.
Because you feel me? Bitch, see that's what I'm saying. You being real weird. Get out of my room, blood. Get out of my room, bitch. Get out of my room. Get out of my room, blood. You see this? Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. What in the world?
She's like, I ain't gonna let you hurt me first. Oh, let me rewind it. Oh, where'd it go? Hold on.
What the hell?
And he's like, I'm not gonna let you hurt me first. I'm not gonna let you hurt me first.
What?
That's
Oh my
hilarious.
god.
Okay, so y'all. Oh, Ivan live. Hold on, y'all. Ivan live. Hold on. How do I get to this? See live video. How do I do that? I want to see it. It says see live video. Yes, I would like to see it.
Did you click it?
Hold on, let me share. I'm back by the Fair Use Act. If they hit me, they hit me. So this is Ivan. This is the husband, okay, who was also a child when Maybay got with him.
It is what it is.
That's Maybay's husband.
Yep. He's 20. He's 29. Maybay's 41. But she got with him. She knew about him since he was a kid,
sitting in the chair.
Wow.
and then started messing with him when she turned 18. When he
I
turned
wasn't
18.
laughing. I was laughing before maybe they went up there. So the girl was crazy.
But here's the thing, though. A lot of people are like, "Man, this was a skit. This was all a skit." And I can
Yeah.
see why they would think that because, let's be honest,
Yeah. I
they
think
all was live at the same exact time, all of them, right? And saying, this and this and that. Well, then after all them lives ended, the girlfriend who ended up sleeping with literally everybody in the house, she went live by herself afterwards. And I'm like, was this all planned? Because y'all all sure did go live at the same exact time. That didn't make no sense to me. But
well
this
that's
is
what
Ivan right here.
she's not making money off anything else right now.
Uh-huh.
I need to heal. I don't need shit. There's nobody saying nothing to me.
But see, he trying to act all tough and stuff now. But when he was up there in that room, he was up there in that room when Maybay tackled Chosen. He wasn't so doing or saying nothing. He was just sitting there quiet. That's it. He wasn't doing nothing. But we gonna talk about all this. My next live, we just gonna be childish and just get clout off of this. Fuck it.
But if I was
Everybody else did.
then I say if I'm the bad guy again. So it's either way. So whatever. I just stay out of it. Till they be ready to put hands on each other. Maybe was quick this time. She ain't letting no
But then look though, but did y'all notice? Did y'all see how they ended up end up coming out that Chosen smoked crack cocaine? Maybe snitched on her daughter to everybody and told them that she was on dope. That her girlfriend Brandy was on dope. Her daughter's girlfriend. And Chosen is the light skinned girl that was just tackled by Maybay, which was Maybay's girlfriend. And then
Okay.
Ivan is Maybay's husband. They're in like a poly relationship. But they all are on crack. Now, but then she made a statement in that live, and she said, "When I told you, yeah, I was on it, you told me you was too." I'm like, whoa, like
Damn.
that. I was like,
Well, somebody's got to be buying it.
I'm like, so all y'all smoke crack? Like, and I ain't talking about just them being on weed or nothing like that. No, she said she said there was a pipe and you smoked dope, and then it broke down to it was crack. I said, oh. So and my mom even made a comment and she said, Carrie, she preys on these young women because here she is in her 40s, right? And she's preying on these young women who have living issues with their families. They have nowhere else to go. They have drug addictions and things like that. She reels them in, gets them in there just so she can control them and use them for what she wants for her sick pleasures. And that's my opinion.
Well, Maybe always wants what she doesn't have. She wants youth. She wants money. She
Y'all, so
wants.
that's what we gonna do. We gonna do. They swear
She
them none
wants.
of these videos are gonna be deleted. They swear that they ain't got nothing to hide, and all the lives that because they all happened at the same time. So you had to like go from live to live to live because you trying to see like you know what I'm saying. It was, and I got involved at the very last minute of them because this was right before we took Holly in. So and I text my mama because I seen that she was watching one of the lives I was watching. And I was like, look, this is old girl life. She's like, oh, I already know who everybody is. Like, dang, mama, you know more than I do. I said, well, give me the rundown on what happened in because I'm lost. And she said, yeah, this was this and this and that. And I'm like, oh, okay then, mama. All right then. Mama was on that.
Y'all twins.
I really honestly feel like I blinked out. I feel like I passed out or something, y'all. I,
When you
I
I
said
wonder
you
if
watched.
I
saw
did.
Killer,
I watched Maybe back when she lost her sister, and that was just all kinds of crazy weird to me. It just did not sit right. The
You know, a
whole
lot of people say that she
situation.
started the channel because she wanted to get money, getting paid, off her sister. Which, I mean, she says she wanted the showcase of how you take care of a disabled person. Me personally, I don't think I could have made a page showcasing taking care of my quadriplegic brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could have done that. But after she passed, like maybe it just turned into this whole different person to everybody else. But I'm like, think about it, y'all. This woman is 40 years old. She's always been this person.
Yeah,
It's
she
just
has.
more and more people are coming out telling on her.
that's scary.
Hmm.
Yeah, my mama kept telling me to go live. She's like, go live. Right after all that happened earlier. She's like, go live, talk about it. But I'm like, mama, I gotta do the reactions to the lives and make this a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's why
I
I
don't
asked you if
got
you
time
need
to
a
be doing
group
no editing
call.
or be doing no trying to put no things together. My mind ain't right. But I feel like I passed out, y'all. Now that I think about it, what time is it? I feel like I
Nine.
passed out.
Did you call your aunt at 8 o'clock?
No, I don't think so.
Because I thought maybe you got caught on the phone with her.
No, I when I was trying to get the rest of the blood off, I remember that, and then I remember I kept hearing this little like spark noise, and then I remember kept trying to talk to y'all, but then that's all I remember until now.
I fell
Oh,
asleep.
I think I just had a
a little
what do you
break
call
from
that?
reality.
Yeah, I think I kind of what do you call that? I think I kind of just blacked out.
Checked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I blacked out. Somebody told me to check my cash app. Hold on. Okay, baby, hold on. I don't see your name on here yet. Oh yeah, I do. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much. Um, you said from Crystal's Twitchy Eye for Holly. Thank you so much, baby. I really, really appreciate that. And I had just actually talked to somebody earlier, and I said if I gotta put up a GoFundMe, because I don't know how much it was going to be at the time. I said if I gotta put up a GoFundMe for people to help me pay for this to get her put down, that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't.
Well, you
I've
know
never
we'll
asked
do
anybody
it.
for a dime. As a matter of fact, I would have given y'all the name of the hospital, and y'all could have went and paid it yourself. Um, but I was able to borrow money and get it together. So I didn't need all that. But thank you so much, baby. I'm trying to send you a heart, but it's just circling. But thank you, baby. I really appreciate that, sweetheart. I think I blacked out. I think I blacked out. or I had a seizure. I was just about to say, Chris. I think I might have had a seizure
Oh
because
wow,
why would I blank out like that and I don't remember anything?
that's wild.
I think I just got myself too upset.
You
Yeah.
need some
I really
sleep.
do. Yeah, I think I got myself too upset because that was awkward.
You need sleep.
I'm gonna have to replay this and watch it and see when exactly I zoned out. But I remember watching it and I remember I was talking and nobody was replying to me.
So you were kind of half and half.
I think I had a mental breakdown. I do.
Do you
I
think
do.
that do you remember me calling your phone?
No, you called my phone?
Yeah, right
No.
before you came back on, and I was texting you too. I left a voicemail and everything.
No. Uh-uh.
Well,
Sometimes I go half and half, and I'm reacting to stuff I'm hearing on the TV, like I'm in the show, and then I
Damn, I
wake
was
up
gone for that long, y'all?
yeah, yeah,
totally
you was on for a
not.
while.
Oh my god, I wonder if I had a seizure. Oh my gosh.
You were gone at least a half hour, if not more.
Were you sitting down at the time?
Yeah, and when I realized what was going on, I've been sitting in the same position.
Oh,
That's crazy. So when
yeah,
you have
So
seizures, you don't
you
know
thought you
you
were up
don't.
and
Because I asked my grandson if
dealing
he
with stuff.
remembered his seizures. He told me no. I wanted to
I,
know
I
if they
think seeing
hurt.
her blood on me and everything, I was thinking all that was running through my head, thinking about my son, thinking about all this, and then we got to talking, and then I remember I was talking to y'all, and wasn't nobody listening, nobody could hear me. I'm like, why can't nobody hear me? And I'm sitting trying to talk, but then it goes blank. I don't remember nothing except for right now.
Mm,
So I think I had a seizure or something. I think that what just happened with Holly, I think I just broke. I checked out. I checked out because the only thing
Please
I
get
did was
some
my
rest.
inhaler.
Right.
Oh my god! And I left my dog outside. Hold on, my baby's still outside.
Nina's still outside?
Yeah,
Oh my God. Nina probably laying by the door like
need a
this here.
man. I think so. I think I had either an absent seizure or I passed out just from the shock. And
Yeah.
half the people were telling me don't go live, but I told the other half like, look, you don't understand. I feel like I need to. I don't care. I hope I only have like 50 people there, and which are the main people, and that's it. I don't care about no. I'm sorry, mommy. I'm so sorry. Mama's sorry. Come here, Big Bertha. Mama's sorry. Oh, you want tater chip? You like the barbecue?
Don't be bribing her.
You want tater
Don't take
chip?
the bribe. Don't take the
Okay.
bribe, Nina.
Yeah. Say Big Bertha like her barbecue. Come on. You want barbecue chip, Daddy?
That's why her ass can't lose no weight. Give her the barbecue chips.
Girl, I told that bitch you might as well get that shit up. She ain't having that surgery. she, ain't never,
Fuck
she ain't
that.
never gonna lose weight. And now I feel normal again. I don't even feel all upset. I was over here shaking. My heart was
You
racing.
were in shock, probably. That
Yeah, I
blood was
I think
probably
so.
what did it.
And when I seen that blood again, yeah, it was on the other side of my leg, like it had ran down.
Yeah.
So that's the last thing I remember seeing. Go
She's
ahead and
no
turn it off,
longer
Munchie baby.
suffering.
Just turn your camera off, baby.
She's
Oh,
no
there we go.
longer suffering.
Can anybody explain anybody that have seizures or trauma things? Could that have happened?
oh
Like,
yeah,
could I have just literally blacked out right there?
absolutely. It's called dissociation. It's the
Dang.
brain's way of dealing with excess stress, and we do it different ways. And yeah,
And
we
I've not slept in
dissociate.
days. I've
That's what I'm saying.
went
You
straight
really
from
need to
dealing with the
rest.
Rona And then my son, actually, we don't even know if my oldest son actually had it because y'all know them links that they were sending people to get free tests, right? Well, I did
Yeah.
it 3 different times and I got 3 different types of tests. Well, there was one left in one package, and then we opened up a new package of two. Me and my one son took those, and my other son took the other one. And I read it, and I thought, well, if this one says the two line, so that must mean this one too. So they're all positive. Well, then a couple days later, I'm thinking, why ain't my son got no symptoms other than he's tired, and he's not even vaccinated? And I'm
Mm.
like, I went back and read the directions on his test, and his test would have indicated that he was negative. So by the
Mm.
time we did that, we did it
Oh.
again with the actual with the oh, excuse me, with the other test, and it was negative. So
Mm.
I think just dealing with all of that, especially my son, my baby, he was vaccinated too, but he got hit the worst out of everybody. He was still tested positive as of Sunday.
Mm.
You can test
So
positive for 3 months.
yeah, he was still tested positive, and
Oh
he
wow.
just he lost his taste of smell, all of that.
Yeah, I
I
Oh.
didn't
didn't.
do all that.
I didn't go through all that, but I went through more of the being tired and stuff like that. But I wonder if I
Yeah.
just passed out from all that stuff that just happened. I think it's the trauma of what happened with Holly. I am so embarrassed. I don't know what
Don't
happened.
be embarrassed, girl. There's nothing to
Why
be
would you be
embarrassed
embarrassed
about.
about something you have absolutely no control over?
Control over, exactly.
It's crazy how
Not like you took a extra pill by mistake or on purpose or anything like that. God damn, you just had to
The
put your
brain
dog
just
down.
decides, okay, that's enough. We're checking
right.
out for a minute.
God,
I
God
remember
won't
seeing
put more
the
on you than
second
you
set of
can bear.
blood, and then that's all I remember.
Yep.
God won't put more on you than you can bear. So our bodies deal with trauma, like she said, in different ways, and it chose to shut down for a minute so you could get a little
And
bit
I'm
of
sorry
rest.
if I scared anybody. I didn't.
No, I wasn't worried at
I don't know
all.
what
I just thought
happened.
you were taking care
It
of
was
stuff
a
at home like you
reboot.
always do.
You just had to
Really weren't
reboot
worried.
your system.
Yeah, me and my other son are still testing negative now. Yeah. It's just
Oh,
my
good.
youngest son, and he got hit the worst. My oldest son is
Mm.
not vaccinated. Me and my youngest son are, and my daughter is. And none of us got hit like that, except for my youngest son. And he's still to this day, even as of today, he still has a cough, runny nose, and stuff like that. Um,
Mm.
so the stress of dealing with that, and on top of that, I was still dealing with Holly. I didn't tell everybody everything that was going on with Holly at the time, nor did I say anything over the past week to anyone. The mods, nobody knew. Nobody knew.
Nope, sure didn't.
I just started talking about it between late last night and this morning um, to a couple mods, and then I let them know that I got her put down because I ain't even took my night meds or nothing yet. So I'm like, I couldn't have fell asleep. I think I passed out. I think I passed out.
Yeah, I don't.
I think the trauma of what happened with Holly. I've never
Was
been through that
anybody in the
before.
chat worried about Carrie? I wasn't worried. I figured you were doing something with the family or something like that.
No, I don't remember what happened.
And
Was
nobody's home
Holly the
with you.
one that was part husky?
Yes, that was old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, lady.
She's the one on the cover on the picture.
Okay.
Thumbnail.
Okay.
They showed me the
Welcome
urn
to
that she'll come in. It's a
town.
little square, nice little wooden box thing, and then it has a plate that'll have her name on it. It'll say Holly Wright.
Hmm.
Oh,
And
nice.
then we'll be able to put that on the Roman Catholic window where I have my brother's ashes, I have my grandma's, um, and I have any of her ashes, but I have sand that she collected in Florida that she's had for 40, 50 years. I got
Mm.
that and a couple of her other items. Then, of course, other relatives on mine and my husband's side, we got like obituaries and stuff like that in there.
Okay.
Different things that pertain to them, like maybe a flower or something. So, as of right now, we have Holly's bear in the window. Um,
Oh.
Okay.
and my husband put a candle in that window about a week ago, and it's supposed to be a relaxation candle, and
Mhm.
so he says he thinks if each of us go up to it as often as we want and just light it and then just pray to it and then just
Mhm.
try to ask for peace with all these deaths and everything,
Yeah.
they could do it if they want to, but it's there. But yeah, her bear's in there now. And then when I get her ash, they said I get her because they just picked up the ashes today. So and it's every Wednesday. So and it takes
Okay.
2 weeks to do. So I don't want her mixed with nobody else.
Right.
Right.
I wanted her by herself. And so they're gonna do that. And then they'll call me in 2 weeks from today to go pick it up. I cannot believe that just happened, y'all. And I ain't even take none of my night meds or nothing yet. Like nothing that would make me sleepy. Nothing. Like
Well, we need to end this live so you can get some rest.
I'm up now.
Girl, you still need to rest.
And when I realized what was going on, I was still sitting in the same position looking at the computer.
That's
I think I
wild.
was in shock because I honestly got live. I went live less than 30 minutes after she passed.
Yeah.
And I did that because I just thought that I needed everybody.
That's
And
why I kept asking you if you needed a group chat call.
yeah, we could have did that too. I think one of y'all was trying to call, but I was already on a call with somebody on Facebook. And didn't know until while we was live that y'all had tried to call. But I think I just needed it. And plus, my animals are a big part of Exposure Room,
Yeah, my baby girl.
and especially
You
Nina,
so spoiled. You so
and
spoiled.
God, I don't even want to. I probably disappear for a year if something happened to Nina.
You so spoiled. That's how I feel about Mercy, and she doesn't even belong to me. Her and Chino, the two dogs I be getting all the time. She's laying up beneath me now, and I'm petting on her.
I agree rescuing those dollar holler dogs. I remember I did my inhaler, and that's all I remember.
That's the last thing I remember you saying.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
think I
I
just
think.
blacked out after because did my inhaler, looked down, seen the rest of the blood on the other side of my leg that had ran down, and that was it. And then I come to, and then I realized everybody was talking about me being gone, and I'm like, well, where did I go?
Mm,
Yeah, I
you're
think my
so
brain just
spoiled.
shut down there for a minute.
You're so spoiled.
I think it shut down for a minute. I've never had to watch a pet pass like that. Um, never, ever.
God, I
Well,
Um,
want
that
to.
be
you
many.
know, since I was a kid. I mean, my mom said that, I had to get pets put to sleep when I was younger, but of course, her and my dad dealt with that.
Right.
And then I'm feeling bad because I'm like, well, should I have let my son go? But
If he
that
wanted
was
to,
his
yes.
dog. He wanted to go. He wanted to be there
Absolutely.
with her. And I even said I didn't want to be there when she took her last breath.
You
And
did.
I said I don't. And he's like, Mom, well, I do. Well, I'm not about to leave you in here by yourself. And
Mhm.
by this point, Holly's head was already in my hand. And when they first put a sedative in her to calm, to put her to sleep, and then they came in and with the anesthesia and completed the process, and it took seconds, and she was gone. And they
Yeah,
said by
she
her
was
going
ready
as
to
quick as
go.
she did, she was ready. And we
Yeah.
petted her, kissed her, told her it is okay. It is okay. And I
Well,
feel so much better right now. Like, what in the world?
Because you
I
know
don't feel
she's
like
not
crying.
suffering
I don't feel like
anymore.
nothing. Yeah, I think God did that to my brain for a reason. He shut me down for a minute.
Yeah.
yep, just reboot the system.
Yeah. And I didn't do
Mm-hmm.
this live for us to talk about no drama or nothing like that. I still want to do the 60 days in stuff, and I got them the so far the episodes recorded. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna not get a copyright hit on it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll talk about the Maybe stuff. A lot of y'all don't have any idea. Y'all was blowing me up earlier with the Gary, look at this. Look at this. Y'all was sending me all the different lives and stuff, and I'm trying to go back and forth between them all because they was all live at the same time. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go watch each live.
Well, and that
And
report, he
Chisholm,
he covers. I think he calls it Chisme, but whatever.
oh Chisme,
Yeah, but he does a real good
what?
job keeping up with it. Jesus,
Yeah, and he
there's a
gave me
lot to
Spoiled.
keep
permission.
up.
on Instagram that I can use as content if I wanted to. So what we might do is explain a little bit of the background, maybe go to his channel and just kind of go through different things that happened leading up to this, and then recently anyway, and then just go watch all their lives from today because the one chosen, she has 70,000 views on her live after just 1 hour.
That's
Damn.
mind
How
blowing.
many followers does she have? Subscribers or whatever?
Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
That's the thing is their subscription count going down, but their views are going up.
And somebody said, "Look, do y'all think this was all a skit?" A part of me does. A part of me does think it's a skit. And only because today is the last day of the month for pay.
Hmm.
Okay. And you mean to tell me every last one of y'all went live for an hour apiece at the same exact time with all this different drama, right? And then right after all that, then Trey, the girl who they say caused all this, which I don't believe so. She's 20 years old. She's a kid. Like my child's 20. Like she's a kid. Like they do weird stuff. But anyway, she went live by herself after that, and she just rapped pretty much the whole live. Um, so I don't know. I really think I don't know. Something tells me it was a skit because they are trying to get this house. They've been begging for the money and all that. So the last day of the month, they had to end it with the bang.
Yeah, sounds like it sounds directed.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound spontaneous at all.
But to sit here and say y'all was dope heads and smoking crack and all that, like,
Girl, people don't
huh?
care. They say whatever.
But see, May even blowed her daughter out on a live after May kissed her daughter's girlfriend. She got mad. May went live and was like, I brought her all the way from California and Texas to get her off drugs because she had got hooked on dope. Brandy got her hooked on dope, which is the other girlfriend, because her daughter was also in a poly relationship with two other women. And
Mm,
May went after the youngest one and, kissed her. The
Mm.
other one she didn't like, saying she got my daughter hooked on dope. That's why she lost all that weight. So she moved it from California to Texas. But here's my thing. You blame Brandy for your daughter being on dope, right? Why are you moving this same woman into your household with your child?
right.
Makes no sense to me. So you move the person who you say got your daughter hooked on drugs into your home. Yeah, I don't know about all that. But hey, it's out there now. The whole family's smoking crack, apparently.
Mm-mm. Let me jump down so I can walk the fur baby.
All right, baby.
And then come back. I shall be in the chat.
All right, sweetie. I really don't know why she sent her home. I don't. There's different speculations. I know she's going back, supposedly. Some people think that she went home because she had to redo her Social Security stuff. Some people think she went home because she wanted to make things right with her grandmother and her mother or whatever. Or I think her grandmother is the one who she calls her mother or something. I don't know. But and then go back. I don't really know. I really don't know. I don't know. But I know Chosen got very jealous about that. But see, even though May kissed the girl first, Chosen turned around and slept with the girl first. And then Ivan slept with her. And then May and Chosen slept with her together. Like she ran through all of them. And then she also slept with May's daughter and her daughter's other girlfriend. Like, how you.
God.
She's like, I'll never be with a 16-year-old. That's just nasty. I said, but dude, count the years back though, May. Because if this girl's only 20, 4 years ago, she would have been 16. That would have made you, what, 38 years old. So you being 38, you would date a 16-year-old? Now, she wasn't grown yet. But that's the point. She's still a kid. Like, but she preys on these young girls. She does. She know what she's doing.
Yeah, she's a
Yes,
predator.
rescue those holler dogs. I was commenting on that because me being bipolar, schizophrenic myself, and always dealt with mental illness, I've always been able to trick psychiatrists into thinking I was okay if I really wanted to. And finally, the last stint that I had when I was committed, I took it serious. I took it very serious. And, I wanted the help. I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to self medicate no more. I wanted the help. And I took it serious and I've been cool ever since. But this girl, she's playing them. She's talking about naming the child after the dad after she said the dad assaulted her and all. What? Are you crazy? But she's playing them, and I pray they don't fall for it and let her go home with that baby because she's going to complete what she said she wanted done to the baby. Okay?
Yeah.
That she may be putting on this front like, oh, I just love him so much. Oh my gosh. No.
Eye for an eye, she said. The father left her out in the woods.
She's saying that he raped her, but I guess on
Hmm.
his end, he said they did whatever and he left or something because she was acting real crazy. Like she just flipped out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm never going to try to tell a victim that they're lying. And I hate to even feel that I feel that she's lying because I don't like that. I never want to victim shame at all. But none of that sounds right. Sounds to me like the guy realized she was crazy, didn't want to be with her. So then when she finds out she's pregnant, she decides to make up the story and then just start attacking him the whole time. And she is mentally ill. Now that
Yeah,
girl is
she
mentally ill.
is. Yeah, she's.
So she left the hospital with her child. Oh, CPS got the baby. Okay, cool, cool, cool. See, I hadn't watched anything since, but they took the baby. Okay, cool. Because she said that baby was not going to survive. Like, I mean, she was not going to let that baby stay. No.
She's
Mm-mm.
talking about leaving it out in the woods like the father did her.
No, we're talking about Letitia. Now,
Oh, oh, oh.
other stuff, I
Listen.
don't even know what's going on. Is somebody named Heather who claimed that
Yeah.
that Maybe uh, was trying to fly her 16-year-old child out to see her and be with her and all this other mess. Never showed any proof of it. Claimed she was a doctor on one of the videos I seen, and come to find out she wasn't. So these different, exposed pages, they just started exposing her. The same page exposed. I'm gonna tell y'all
Oh.
that page exposed was made a few months ago, and the reason they named it that is because they were initially attacking me on that page. So they wanted people to look up exposure room and be able to find that page. But then they just started going after anybody, any gossip that they could, and started putting it on there. So, you know, yeah, they might have got a lot of views and clout and all that stuff off all of that. But it originally was made because of me. I was the first guest on there. Why I was being exposed, I still don't know, but okay.
What can they expose? You expose yourself. You're just out there.
Girl, that's what I said. Dan, this is bothering me. I don't know what just happened. I just Googled it and it said I might have just. Oops. Let me turn this down. I just Googled it and it said that my brain might have just shut off.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
After my last
Heather is nuts. I've been
divorce,
watching bits and pieces. That woman done lost her noodles.
I really went through a horrible time of dissociation. Wound up in the hospital on, uh, seizure monitoring and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, the body does weird stuff when it doesn't want to cope with something.
Maybe it was God's way of telling me to stop, you know?
Well, it's
Because now I
definitely.
don't feel emotional. Now I don't. Now I'm smiling and I'm feeling like my baby is okay. I can actually sleep tonight, knowing that my baby is okay.
Yeah,
And
you did the right thing.
as bad as it hurt, and how bad it still hurts, I'm concerned for my son more than anything because I'm getting some people in my family saying you should never took him, should have let him go. He asked me if he would. That's his dog.
He would have never forgiven you if you
He
hadn't
wanted to
let
go,
him.
and I wanted to leave when they euthanized her. I didn't want to stay there for her last breath, and he did. So I wasn't gonna leave him in there by himself. So
Mm,
we just held her, and within seconds she was gone.
yeah, she was with the people she loved. That I hope the
Yeah,
same
Abby,
for
something
me.
happened because I literally just blacked out, y'all. I don't understand what just happened. And I haven't taken no night meds, like the ones that make me sleepy. I've smoked no marijuana. The only thing I did was my inhaler, and then I smoked a cigarette, and that was it. So I think my brain just blacked out. That's Munchie, baby.
Yeah, use AKA Monchi.
Munchie. I think so too, Abby. I do, because something just happened. They said I was gone for a while.
Were.
Now, did I put myself on mute or did y'all mute me?
No, we didn't mute you.
Because I was on mute. I had to unmute myself. I was talking and talking when I came to, and then I'm like, what in the world's going on? I look at the time and I'm like, well, dang, we've been on live for quite some time. And then realized that, well, wait a minute. This something ain't right. I don't remember what just happened. And I look down and I'm on mute. But I'm hearing y'all talking, and then 45 says she called me. They was all messaging me in the background, texting my phone, all types of stuff. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? I think I just blacked out. I think I just blacked out. I could put the link back on here, guys, if anybody else come back up for a minute. I didn't intend on this being a big. I'm so glad it's not a big live. Not that I don't want everybody on here. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. But I wasn't ready for our reaction lives yet at all. That's why I put what I put in the title to let people know what this was about. It was about saying goodbye to Holly, aka Old Lady, and that was that. I wasn't intending on talking about the old extra stuff, but I will be live in a few days. We can do. Well, first we'll do the Maybay stuff. Y'all been requesting the Maybay stuff since this all started. I started doing the compilation of it all, but then there was so much that kept being added and added, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So maybe we'll go watch the Chisholm report or Chismay report, and we'll watch his videos on it, and I'll react to his reaction. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And to get everybody caught up and just talk to people. But we can go and react to all of their lives from today because
I
they're all
mean,
still up. If they delete them, they'll lose that money. So they're going to keep them up.
didn't Maybay first start out just doing makeup and stuff?
I believe
Like
so.
a
Makeup and hair and lashes. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And she was taking care of her sister that she had been taking
right.
care of for over like 15 years, who was in an accident. And she used to cook. She used to do hauls, all types of stuff. But then once they got that money rolling in, all their content was about was flashing what they bought. Flashing this,
Um,
flashing that, flashing this, flashing that. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, they need money for a house. And so they start begging people for money. And then um because instead of she got a 400,000, she got approved for $400,000, but she wanted the $600,000 house. So she needed like $275,000 or something. So she was begging for money, and then now all of a sudden, this whole escapade went down, and now all of them got more views than they've ever had, and it's the last day of the month. Like, come on now, come on now. I don't know. I don't know if it's all scripted because I did see Maybe crying, but at the same time,
that's pretty unusual because Maybay she didn't cry much.
right, exactly. And I really honestly believe that I don't know. A part of me is telling me it's been a skit. What you mean? I don't mean to be here. What happened to your baby? Is she the girl who had? No, that's Nina. Nina was the one who was going back and forth to the vet and stuff. She's my shadow. She's the one that sleeps up under me. You guys go on mute for a second, baby. Looks like Munchie. So we're echoing off each other. Thank you, baby. Um, no, Holly is old lady. She's the one in the thumbnail pic. She was the one that was the oldest. She raised all these other dogs. Um, and she started getting sick here recently, and it just got overly bad over the past week or so. And she was having a lot of incontinence, vomiting as of yesterday. Um, she could barely walk anymore. And the vet's like, well, we can run tests, we can do this and that. I'm like, what is your opinion? She's almost 14 years old. Okay. What is your, should I put her through that or no? He goes, I wouldn't. He said, I would just let her go. He said, because no matter if we try to save her and try to do this and that, he said, with her age and everything that's going on with her right now, she lost over half her body weight in less than a week. And she was still eating. She was still drinking. I mean, drinking like crazy, but that's why they said it was diabetes. So we were, doing the peanut butter thing and, trying to treat even that, but even they said treating a diabetes ain't going to really do much because of her age, whatever. So we just continued on with what we were doing, and I tried everything I could. And then finally something just told me, like, Carrie, you can't make her suffer like this. You can't be, you know, selfish, and want to keep her here. She was tired.
The bigger
And
the dog is, the shorter their lifespan too.
she
So
was a
14
short
is
she was a short stocky dog. She was half pit and half husky. Um but they said that that's about the life expectancy right there.
yeah.
So she lived a pretty long life. And Holly is the grandmother, if you would, you know, of the family, because of the dog family, because she raised all of them from Nina on down. Now, she wanted nothing to do with the new puppy because, of course, at this point, she was at her old age and didn't care. But the other ones, she raised them, and they've been really quiet, pacing. Just, I know they know. I know they know. Oh man, see, Esmus and Balls. That's why I didn't want to. I didn't want to wake up to that because with my husband being gone all night, I just, I wouldn't have felt right getting my kids involved because I'm panicking. And I didn't want her to just lay here and just pass away like that in that kennel because she wouldn't come out the kennel. Like, we opened the kennel and left it open, left everything open. She would walk out a little bit, but then she'd go right back. Like, she just, and I couldn't. I couldn't. Something just told me today is the day. You need, because it was driving me crazy. I've not slept, I've not eaten, I've not bathed in like 2 days. I've I it was driving me crazy. It really was. It was driving me crazy.
Well, you
Well,
just
hey
know
pallets.
when you know.
Yeah, that's true. Hey pallets, baby.
Hey, Carrie.
Hi,
I
Pellets.
told
Huh?
myself I wasn't going to do this, but I have been very upset, and I am so sorry about what happened. Oh,
Oh, it's okay, baby.
I get
It's gonna
very,
be okay.
very, I get very, very emotional when a pet that I know has passed away. So I'm sorry. I told myself I wasn't going to do this, but I wanted to say I'm so very, very sorry.
Thank you, baby. I really
And
appreciate it.
I've just had this, I don't know, just when pets pass away, it's like really, it really brings me down. I mean, I know it's going to happen, it happens to everybody, but it's still, you know, I've come to love that dog. I mean, you showed
Yeah,
me a picture, and I've come to love that dog, and I've come to, but I want to do something, and if you don't want me to, it's fine. But I wasn't going to say anything yet because I wasn't sure when it was gonna happen. I think it's another 2 or 3 weeks before I can get it, but I'm planning on getting me another kitten.
Aw.
And it's a solid black kitten with blue eyes. I'm not
Aw, that's
sure the gender.
precious.
I'm not sure the gender of it right now because a friend of mine who told me about it, they were still too young. So, but if it's a female, if it's okay with you, I'd like to name her Holly.
Aw, that'd be sweet. That'd
In
be
honor,
sweet.
in honor of
That'd be
Holly.
sweet. That'd be
So,
sweet.
I mean, if you don't want me to, I understand.
Oh no, no, you're good.
That's a tender
That'd
heart,
be really
Valley.
sweet.
But my cat Chloe, her name, my one of my best friends of 20 plus years online, she had a cat named Garfield,
Uh-huh.
and he was put down on my birthday a few years back,
Oh,
and I really got attached to him. Chloe's name comes from Garfield's girlfriend on the cartoon. That's where I
That's
got
right.
the name. That's where I
That's
got the
right.
name Chloe from. So I want to name her this kitten Holly. If it's a if it's a male, I want to name it Holland, kind of like the Holly
aw.
name,
There
but
you go.
a
Well,
male
thank you,
name.
baby. I appreciate that. That's really sweet. That's
I
really
mean,
sweet.
in honor of Holly. I do that with all the pets that I have lost, my friends have lost. I've given some part of that name in honor of that pet. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to do that with this kitten.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine with me, baby. I really appreciate that.
And you will get pictures. You will get all kinds of updates on her or him. Uh, it's
Y'all, my
just
mom and
something.
them, to be on a funny note, my mom and them done made their whole house bipolar. Okay. Now, they started off with this little dog. I don't know what kind of dog he is. He's a mix with a couple different things like a Shih Tzu and something else, but he's a real small dog. He's elderly. He's probably, I'd say, at least 10 years old now. Then they got this kitten. The kitten, after about a week, they named the cat Psycho. That's my parents' cat's name. It's Psycho. If that tells you anything about how crazy this cat is. Now they just went and got a puppy that was complete. The picture on my last um, video, that's their new puppy. I don't know if my parents thought this dog was going to be small or not, but I looked at the paws and I'm going, y'all do realize that dog going to be bigger than all of y'all in a minute, right? It is a it's a full blooded chow. And so now they got this
Oh
little bitty
my
elderly dog.
God.
They got this crazy cat that likes to fight people, and then they got a chihuahua that's gonna be bigger than everybody. I said, y'all got some bipolar animals in this house,
Chow chows are big dogs.
and he's so fluffy. And
Oh yeah.
me and my daughter named him because when we first seen him, the first thing we thought of was that movie Ted,
Yeah.
and so they named him Teddy.
No. So you have the black mouth and tongue.
Yep, he has black tongue.
Mm,
Mhm.
yeah.
My granddaughter called you like 5 times the other night. She's 5. She said, oh, it's missing paws. I had logged off of social media altogether for a while, for the past week when all this stuff with, yes, the Rona stuff with me and my kids. Yeah, that was definitely, especially me being sick, but I wasn't that sick though. Like maybe I just didn't pay attention to it, but I was more dealing with my son and just so upset about him getting it so bad. Um, And then I also on top of that, I was the only one in the house dealing with Holly these past couple weeks. I was the only one realizing all the changes. 'Cause everybody else was gone at work or they just wanted to distance themselves because they didn't want to face it. But then when she started, vomiting and stuff yesterday and can't get up the stairs, and then she having incontinence because her blanket was getting soaked all the time. And I'm like, she's peeing on herself in this kennel. Um, so I couldn't. I had to. And it's such a relief I don't feel sad anymore. After that little blackout session I just had, I don't feel sad anymore. Yeah, Holly, I we had to get her put down a couple hours ago. Yeah. She was gone within literally less than a half a second. And they said that that's um, usually they don't pass with just with sedative, but she was passing even with just the sedative because her body was finally letting go. And we just held her and told her it was okay. Go ahead and go, baby. It was driving me nuts. I couldn't sleep at all. And I'm on puppy duty at night now, so I'm dealing with the puppy, but I'm always trying to look in on Holly. And I don't know what I would have done if I would have woke up and she passed in the house. I don't think I could handle that by myself. And with my husband being gone at work, I just, but something just kept telling me, Carrie, just take her in, see what the vet says. So I called the vet. They were closing. So the doctor had already left. So they sent me to the emergency room. And I went to the emergency room and they looked at her, realized how bony she had gotten, and said that it very well could be some form of cancer or just her old age. I mean, I really didn't know, and asked that I want them to do all these different tests on her. And I said, is it going to save her life and give her a quality of life that she deserves for the next few years? And he looked at me, he goes, sweetheart, I don't think anything is going to change this.
Yeah.
I said,
She
okay,
could have been
don't
in
put her through it.
cas- she could have been in cascading organ failure, a lot of things. A lot of things at that point.
Because they did say she was diabetic. That's the first thing we did
Mhm.
find out a little while back. Um, and they said that even giving her the pills and stuff may not make any difference. It may actually
Yeah.
just make her worse. So I just gave her peanut butter all the time because I know peanut butter regulates your blood sugar. And it seemed to be giving her energy. It seemed to be doing its thing. And then she stopped eating her dry food. So we got her wet food, like wet food only. She was eating that for a while. And then all of a sudden yesterday, she just starts throwing everything up.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I just
Yeah.
couldn't sit
Mm-mm.
here and deal with another night of, feeling the guilt that I'm allowing her to go through this because I'm being selfish because I don't want her to leave.
Right. Right.
And listen, I'm just going to take you to the emergency room. We'll see what they say. And he agreed. He goes, yeah, it's time for her to go. He goes, she's old. She's in her 90s. It's time for her to go and to go peacefully. That's what she deserves, is to go peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's a matter of dealing with Nina because Nina, she's still right now. She's crying. Even though they didn't get along for the past 2 years,
Well, it's still mama.
that was still her mama, right? Holly raised all these dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rusty and Nina.
I mean, even if you have a grumpy mama, that's still your mama.
Oh, now Nina playing. What, Pooh?
Okay, Carrie, I'm gonna hop down and go back in the chat. I just wanted to tell you that.
All right, baby. Well, thank you so much for coming up, and I really appreciate that. I really do. And just make sure you send me pictures.
Oh yeah, you'll get all sorts of pictures.
Thank you, baby.
Okay, see y'all later. Down in
See you later,
chat.
sweetheart.
Yes, sweetheart.
Gymnast girl, yeah, they said she was in pain.
Mm.
Today, anyway. Last time they didn't think she was in that much pain, but today, the way she walked and the way that she would only walk a couple steps and then lay down, and her panting like she was out of breath, um, that doctor was convinced that it was some form of cancer going on. Um, and yes, I could have had all these tests done and all that, but he said she doesn't deserve to be put through all this. You know, she's ending her life, at the end of her life, and it's better to be there with her, hold her, let her know it's okay, and you will see her soon. And that's what I did. Because they only did it. They did that one injection for the anesthesia, and it was less than a second, literally. And then my son just held her and held her, and I held her and held her. And I think the blood from her mouth is, what got all over my leg. But, you know, after me just blacking out like that, I feel weird, y'all. I wonder if the shock of everything just made me pass out. But nobody in my household, well, hell, ain't nobody here. All my kids gone. And my husband still asleep for work. So nobody would have even known if I was in here asleep or if I was hunched over or if I was sitting here alert, just not realizing I was alert. But I was on mute. So why did I go on mute? I don't understand that. I don't know, y'all. I think that was just my body's way of dealing with that trauma that just happened. Because I legit just blacked out. And I was out for almost, what, an hour?
I'd say a good half hour for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't let her suffer.
I
I
mean, to the point where Olivia thought you'd fallen asleep
oh,
because we
that
were
is
getting no
crazy.
response from you, even when she called your phone. So
That is wild, man.
I've had it happen.
That is truly wild.
They took my driver's license for a while because stuff like that. But it was happening all the time. I had to go through treatment.
Oh, it looks like a lot of you text me. The first text came from Liv at 8:14. Babe, are you okay? So, dang, I was out of it for over an hour.
Well, you know how these things go. Time passes and it doesn't feel like anything. So it very well could have been.
Maybe my blood pressure dropped too much. Or I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm on a beta blocker, but that would have happened before now.
Oh yeah, I attribute it to the stress. I'm no expert. I've just gone through it, but that's my unprofessional diagnosis.
Yeah, Ivan's still live. It's the end of the month, y'all. They trying to get these views up. So what we'll do, because these lives are still up as of now, if they disappear before I do it, whatever, but these lives are still up as of now. Um they all went live at the same exact time, which just was weird. But we will go and we will react to each one individually.
So tell me if they do these and they get all these all these views, and it's the last day of the month. If they do this and then they take it down tomorrow, is there money locked in?
No,
Because
once you delete it, your money's you lose it.
I see.
Yeah. That's why none of it's been deleted.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm looking at, let's see, Ivan's is still up. Let's see, let me try Chosen. See if hers is still up. Hers was the crazy one. Yep, she had one. Is this the one?
And did they do these all on
No,
YouTube or on
so Facebook. So Chosen came back live again a couple hours ago. So yeah. And the other live is still up. So if it's still up, I might come back on here tomorrow and we'll just go and react to all of them. That way y'all could see each person's side. And mind y'all, these people were all live at the exact same time. And then May walked in on Chosen's room on one of the lives and ended up tackling her. And then that's when everything started coming out about the crack and stuff. Yeah, I think I had a breakdown. I do. I do. I think my brain just shut off. Especially once I seen the blood on the other side of my leg. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, they make me look normal. Yeah, Danny has some of them. Well, I'm sure he has all of them, but he's already uploaded some. But I would much rather react to the whole videos because y'all need to hear what these people are saying. Like, they're snitching on each other. Like, for real. They are like legit snitching on each other. Yes, they all live in the same home. Now, May just kicked her daughter and her daughter's girlfriend out after May kissed her daughter and her daughter's girlfriend's other girlfriend and is moving that girl back in the house. She's 20 years old. Um, and that little girl has slept with all of them. They slept with the daughter's girlfriend, because they were all three in a relationship. Then she turned around and slept with May, Ivan, which is Maybay's husband. Then turned around and slept with, actually, first before she slept with them, though, she slept with Chosen, which is Maybay's girlfriend. So they've all went through her, all of them. 20-year-old girl.
Why, why do people choose
20
chaos
years
like
old.
that?
Oh, 45. I wish I could just give you one. Yeah, that was before she got sick. I do got pictures of her from today. Um and yeah, I probably will never show them. I even got a video of her walking around at the vet's office or the emergency room office. Um then my son got her hair, and then we'll get her ashes, they said, in 2 weeks. I think it was just the overload of stuff. Honestly, I blacked out. I really blacked out. I don't think I've ever blacked out like that before.
Does the place that does the cremating of the dogs, do they do footprints? Have you checked on that?
They might. I didn't even ask. Honestly, I didn't even ask. I was just I was just so, overwhelmed with everything else that
Sure.
I don't think I don't know. I don't think
Since it
it
happened,
even dawned on me that, yeah, you
since it
might
happened,
wanna.
since it happened late tonight, you can probably still get one if you want. I mean, you
Yeah, I'll
just need
call
to call
tomorrow
them.
night. They open the after hours, or not the after hours, but the ER opens at 5:30 p.m. So, um, and that we got there at that exact time. And I'm going to go ahead and call them and see if they have any other things that we can get, like her paw prints or something like that. Because I wasn't
Mhm.
even, my
Sure.
brain was so out of it. All I knew was that I needed you guys. That's all I
Yeah.
knew. And I just wanted, I just wanted you guys. And, I know dealing with Rona, and me and my kids and all that has been very overwhelming. And I knew I was going to catch it because, of course, I'm trying to treat my son, but I didn't take the precautions to not catch it, and I did. But I didn't get it as bad as what I thought I was going to get this round. But my son did, and my son's fully vaccinated. He got hit hard. He got hit really hard.
Well,
Oh,
God,
and y'all,
imagine.
guess what? A bunch of emails went out about DoorDash. They did get hacked. DoorDash
Oh,
got
oh,
hacked. Yeah. Yep. DoorDash got hacked, y'all. They were compromised or something. Something the email said. Um, and a lot of people lost their money. And I see a lot of people on my Facebook that are realizing that their debit and credit cards have been hacked. And so I made a post like, y'all need to look at where that card was. Was it on DoorDash? Because a lot of this stuff is going through DoorDash. And I showed the email. Like, look, DoorDash was compromised and they got hacked. And everybody's information got stolen. They ended up
um,
getting me out of $330 total. But a lot of other people, they got them out of thousands, like thousands of dollars. One lady said that there was a purchase, two $10,000 purchases on her credit card.
oh,
I said,
wait.
holy camoly smoly. Like, lady, how much money you got? I need to be your friend. Let's be friends. And a lot of people are like, how do you still have it if you've been vexed? The vaccination doesn't stop you from catching it, sweet toots.
Mm-mm. Just builds up your immunity.
Exactly.
So I'm wondering if your son hadn't been vaccinated, where would he
How
have
bad would
been?
it have been? Right, right. Like, how bad would it have gotten
Yeah.
if he wasn't vaxxed? Because he got it pretty hard, like really hard. He got hit really hard. Y'all, tomorrow I'm gonna make these slider things that I've seen on TikTok. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but you basically you take the biggest thing of those Hawaiian rolls, and you cut all the rolls in half, right? And then the
Uh-huh.
bottom layer of the bottom of all the rolls or whatever, and they're all still together. It's just to cut in half, like got top half off. You brown up your ground beef, season it, whatever, however you want to do it, and then you put Kraft cheese slices on there. Pour the meat on there. Pour more Kraft cheese slices on there, and then put that top back on there of all the top part of the bun, and then take some melted butter and spread on top of the whole thing, and then put it in the oven for a little bit, and they come out like sliders.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try tomorrow.
My only
Now all of a
problem
sudden I
was,
got an appetite. This is so weird.
see, my only problem with that would
What?
be, how do I keep from eating half the pan?
Right? And I only bought one set of freaking buns, but my daughter and her girlfriend are like, "Oh, we gonna come over." I'm like, oh Jesus, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Do I have a vehicle here? Yes, I do. I think I'm about to I don't know what I want to eat, y'all. I just all of a sudden got an appetite. This is strange. This is strange. Maybe God just took my mind away
Well, you certainly have
because I
enough
was flipping out.
prayers and positive feelings going out into the cosmos to help you.
Absolutely.
Maybe that's exactly what happened.
And I certainly appreciate you guys. I really do. Because I don't know if I don't know how I even was able to deal with that. But I
You,
appreciate you guys. I really do.
you
And thank you guys so much for being here and talking to me. And, you know, I think my Planquenil is what the primary thing that saved my life. Yeah. Because Planquenil is actually what they use to treat people with the Rona, because what Planquenil is, it's basically, it's something that, it's kind of like The idea was kind of like a cancer type of thing. So it's to reverse the effects on your organs that these illnesses do. So they
Yeah.
figured, okay, well, we'll go ahead and just put you on your Plaquenil or keep on your Plaquenil and see how it goes. And I didn't get it near as bad. It was mostly my son. He was really, and he's still to this day. He just tested positive on Sunday again. Like, it's weird. What, Nina? Well, I'm gonna get off here, you guys. Figure out me something to eat. And I'll be on puppy duty here in a second. Um, what, Nina? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. And I hope it doesn't sound horrible, but I feel so much more relaxed and relieved, which is how I know I did the right thing.
There you go.
That's how I know I did the right thing. Matter of fact, let me take me some Nexium. Give me some time. Let that kick in. Because, y'all, dealing with Barrett's is nothing nice, and my heartburn be on flame. Um, but I don't know. I cannot believe that happened. That was God's way of telling me, just look, back up, just stop, just stop. Wait a minute, because I was really tripping.
Yep.
But I really
Like my
appreciate you
doctor
guys.
said, system reboot.
Yeah, pretty much. But I really appreciate you guys being here for me tonight. I really do. Thank you guys so much. Um, and okay, baby, I'll get to my messages here in a little bit after I put some on my stomach. I haven't eaten for days, so I finally have an appetite. Um,
I'm gonna
and
jump off.
hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight, even though the puppy decides to wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning playing with my ear. That's not here nor there, but
Oh,
or throwing Mike at me, or
he's
Luigi,
getting
who's on
love.
one limb. Um, them poor animals, they're all on one limb, and she's just like, no, give me my stuff back. Like, those are her favorite. And then that lamb chop has no feet, no face, but still has her hands because her hands still had the squeakies in them. But I'll be back to same BS that we've been on before.
Okay.
I will be back with all of the reactions and things like that. A lot of you are wanting me to do this Maybe stuff, so I'm going to try to see if I'm just going to go and just react to each one of the videos, which I might do that. Just react to each one, just like not do a lot of talking, but just react to each one of the videos. Um, that way you guys can see each person's side, and that way you guys can kind of see. But it's going to take a little while to catch people up. So we might have to go Chisholm support report and watch from the beginning, or I might just tell you I don't know how I'm going to do it. But a lot of y'all want me to do that. But we still got to get our 60 days in. Okay. Um,
Okay.
have you guys been watching it? Anybody got any issues with it or anything like that? Where you guys are like, no, I don't really want to do it.
Now I'm just hoping you can do it without getting a copyright.
Yeah, I recorded them, and then I'm trying to put it in KinMaster so I can speed it up and add little commentary in it and all of that. So I'm hoping. I don't know. If it doesn't work out, we'll figure out something else. But now that this is stress lifted off of me right now, my son's better. So that's stress lifted off of me now. Now maybe my creativity will come back. And my drive to even do this. I've not even wanted to be on social media. Um, so maybe that'll bring my drive back. But you guys were the first people that I felt I needed after that happened. And thank you guys so
Well,
much for the texts, the calls. I really appreciate it. I'll get back to you guys here soon. I'm going to figure out what I'm about to eat first before my husband leaves, because I need to eat before that puppy decides that she want my plate. I got to get Ruddy's room together because he's gonna have the dining room to himself all night. Um, because at least that way, if he wants to go back in his kennel, he can. But then again, he won't be able to get in here and mess with Nina. So I don't know. We'll see. See how that
Well,
goes.
just know that you are cared for deeply and we support you any way possible. Just let us know.
Well, I certainly appreciate you guys. I really do. Um, and again, this live was just for me to just let you guys know that she is gone. Um, but I was very upset when I first got on the live, and I was very just kind of like not out of it, but I was just had been crying so much, and then when I just blacked out like that, and I even put myself on mute, I think I just blacked out. I think just after seeing that blood on my leg, I think I just lost it.
Yeah,
Like
just too
seriously
much, too
lost it.
much, too much.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys all so much for all of the comments and the messages, emails. I'm going to start going through them all. I promise you. Um, it's just been so much going on in my personal life that, and you guys know, you understand. I don't have to explain all that to you guys. Like I tell my mods and everybody else, your family life comes first. You know, this is not anything that's important over here. Okay.
Nope,
Your
nope.
family life comes first more than anything. So,
This is just something that we do. It's not something, it's not who we are. Family is who we are.
so I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. I genuinely appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much you've helped me get through certain things that I don't even bring to the public. And the things that I do bring to the public, you guys help in tremendous ways. And just thank you for being there for us. We really appreciate it. We really do. Mods, thank you so much for having my back and understanding that I did have to disappear again for a while. You know, yeah, they checked on me here and there, but they knew. They knew what was going on. They, gave me that time and I didn't have to worry about coming back to, being lied on and all of that crap just because somebody got mad and in their feelings because God forbid I didn't message them back. So thank you guys. Thank you.
Just
And
remember, this is a hobby.
pretty much, pretty much.
Yeah,
And hopefully we can get back on track with everything. I just have to get my mind back right. So what is today?
Thursday,
Thursday or Wednesday?
Wednesday. Tomorrow's garbage day.
Okay,
Thursday.
Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, that's my garbage day too, Thursday.
All
Okay, so
right.
it's Wednesday. So I will see you guys back here this weekend. If not sooner. I don't know yet. But I'm gonna try to do maybe a compilation or something of these videos of the Maybay situation. Because a lot of you have been blowing me up to talk
Yeah,
about it.
just
And
do like
I did the compilation the first time, but then more
do
things kept happening, and I'm like, well, holy
just
crap, I can't do it yet.
just do like in football. Do a highlight reel.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and just kind of, screen record different highlights and just put them together and,
Yeah,
try to get all that and then kind of go from there. So,
I think so. Yep.
all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And if you guys don't see me back this week, I will definitely be back here on Saturday night for sure with reaction. You guys keep sending me those, or you can start resending me those reaction requests to Exposure Room. Love you. Exposure Room 2 at yahoo.com, guys. And I'm going to go back in and start going back through all of my stuff. Um oh, I think it's Maybae. Um but she has several different pages and channels. Like it's hard to keep up with. TikTok, YouTube, OnlyFans, all types of stuff. But if you type in Maybe, like in the search engine on Facebook, it should say something like, I think it's Maybe's Life or something is her main page. But I'll go through everything that her daughter said. You know what? We might just spend a couple days and just say, forget it, and just go through it all and just go through all of it. I don't know. Because y'all are requesting the heck out of this. And I was not going to cover her like that. But y'all want me to react so bad. So we'll see. But I still have to do our 60 days in. Everybody who has A&E, it comes on A&E on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central. Um, where'd you go? Oh, she dropped off. At 8 p.m. Central. Um, and I've been recording the episodes. I just got to figure out how I'm going to. Well, I got to put it in KimMaster and then then speed it up and try to edit it out so I don't get copyright. And then we'll kind of talk about that. Or I might just go ahead and just record like highlights of the show and then just play the different highlights as we talk about it. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. My mind might even change and I might not even want to do that anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I've not been real confident in my channel lately. I think it's because of everything that's just been going on in my life that I'm just not really yeah, Chosen is the girlfriend that of Ivan and Maybe. I guess I just haven't really I guess Sade. I guess I haven't really been creative or really honestly even cared too much about it because just everything else is going on. Um and as you guys can see, I literally just blacked out. I literally just blacked out and I that was so weird. Um but okay guys, I love you guys to pieces. Thank you guys so much. Thank you mods for having my back. Thank all of you for having my back. I really really appreciate it. Um but you guys were the first people I thought of when this happened and I just had to share it with you because she was a part of Exposure Room too and um to let you guys know that old lady is now resting in peace, okay? I should get her ashes back in a couple weeks. So, um, but thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody who came up. Like again, I'm sorry I blinked out. I think I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I honestly think I just blacked out. It was just so much. It was so much. I think I just blacked out. That was weird. That was like really weird. But all right, guys. I love you guys. I will see you guys next time. I might pop in with another live or something before that, but I'm gonna get back on my stuff, okay, guys? Um, and I thank you guys for sticking it out with me, keeping your memberships and all that. You guys don't know how much that means to me. Thank you guys so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. And thank you guys for all the prayers for old lady. She's in a better place. I'll have her back home in 2 weeks, and I'll be able to put her with my brother's ashes and my grandma's stuff and everybody else's stuff that's in this window. Um, now I just have to make sure my son's getting through it, because that's his dog and he wanted to be there. He wanted to stay. He wanted to do all that, and I let him. So some may not agree with my decision, but he's almost 17 years old and he made that decision that he wanted to do that. So Um, my old lady Holly, we had to get her put down today. Yeah, she was very very sick. So that's her on the profile pic, the thumbnail. So old lady has crossed the rainbow bridge. The other dogs and even the cat, I don't know if they even realize what's going on. Like as far as it, like I don't know, they're just pacing, they're crying, they're whiny, they know something's going on. I mean, Holly was the oldest. She raised all of them. Um, but I couldn't stand seeing her sick like that no more. It was literally driving me insane on a daily basis, especially the last few nights. I've not been able to eat, sleep, nothing. I couldn't stand seeing her like that. And I knew that I had to quit being selfish. And when I took her to the emergency room, they said that they can do tests, they can do this and that, but because of her age, she was almost 14, that they don't think anything would have helped. So we made the decision to ultimately get her put down. Um, but we were there with her the whole time and gave our baby kisses, and they took her away. So I should have her ashes here. They said in 2 weeks. They'll call me in 2 weeks. But now that we got this Rona stuff getting out the way, now we got, you know, Holly's resting. Um, Now it's time to get back to what we need to get back to. And I love you guys so much, so much. And you guys have helped me through a lot more than you know, more than I talk about on social media. And I really, 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 really appreciate you guys. I will see you guys back here on Saturday night, which will be our long reaction. We may go ahead and do the whole Maybe thing. I don't know yet. I just right now tonight, the rest of the night, I'm just gonna eat and kind of chill and go to sleep. But then tomorrow, put my thinking cap back on, figure out what I'm gonna do, get my creative mode back on. Since a lot of you, while the lives were going on, you guys were sending them to me. That's how I knew it was going on. People kept emailing me, and I kept getting these notifications. I'm like, what is going on? I mean, not email me, but messaging me on Messenger. And they're like, look, this. Look. I'm like, whoa, what is going on? And I got to each live, and I'm like, oh, holy camole. Okay. Um. So, thank you, baby. But you guys are the first people I thought of when I got home. I had just got home when I went live. I was only home maybe 15 minutes before I went live. But I was only home about 15 minutes before I went live. So I just felt like I needed you guys. And I'm sorry for blacking out. I guess I blacked out for like at least 30, 45 minutes. I think my brain just kind of lost it when I seen her blood on my leg, and I just blacked out. But now, after I blacked out, now I don't feel as emotional anymore. Maybe that was Holly's way of resetting my brain. Like, mommy, I'm okay. Sade and Chloe, you both know better. Cat, why do you keep jumping over there messing with the dog? Y'all, this dog and his puppy and his cat. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Just wanted to let you guys know that about old lady. I will be back here Saturday at the absolute latest. May do it one beforehand. But if you guys have any requests and anything like that, go ahead and start sending them again of who you want to react to. Um, I'm not really going to get into all these other different people that these different exposed channels and all that or pages are getting into and all. I don't know over half of what's been going on. I keep seeing all these different videos popping up on my timeline and this person saying this, and I'm like, I don't even know who these people are, how y'all find these people. I don't understand what's going on. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I appreciate that 45. Thank you guys so much. I'm sure Liv done went to sleep now. Yeah, honestly, I think I blacked out. I think I blacked out. Just from the trauma of what just happened. So like I said, I hadn't taken none of my night meds, nothing. Only thing I did was do my inhaler. So it wasn't like I was, sleepy or anything. Yeah, the potheads and drama, they're dealing a lot with that Letitia lady. And I don't want to copy off anybody or use whoever else somebody else is doing or whatever. I mean, at the same time, yeah, we do all want to spread the awareness as much as possible. But there are pages and channels that take offense to that. If try to talk about something that they've been talking about and they're like, oh, you're trying to copy off me. No, I'm not. But anywho, but I love you guys. And I will see you guys this weekend. Talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here for me. I really, really appreciate it.